And hello, everyone at home. Welcome back to the Hogeki Heroes campaign, the Trials of the Wickermen. Today we do have Phil, Pot, Jose, and Hedge. Unfortunately, Life will not be joining us anymore, but a friend Kiwi will be joining us starting next week, I believe. And we're gonna see if we can get more consistent day ironed out. Oh yeah, we never did talk. We'll talk about that after the session as to like dates moving forward. Got to figure out Jose's schedule and whatnot on that front, and then go from there. All right. So first of all, we already demonstrated how everybody's doing off stream. I assume everyone needs a recap
Yes, please.
because we did,
Yes.
because of Life leaving the campaign, we did have to skip a little bit of story arc things. So, y'all were in the city of Easelcross, Kaba's home. And while there, you found out that there was something going on in the mines of Evil Cross. In particular, there was a section of the mines that had some weird stuff going on. Like people went missing, weird noises were happening, all that kind of stuff. So, the Prime Minister of Ceredria was actually in town because of the fact he heard about, he heard about something through his network of informants and the fact that Kaba's father is an old friend of his, that something was going on. So he decided to stop there on his way to Thorn for the wedding of Mage Khan Raldos Ayal and Khanes to be Benhana. While there, y'all did some investigating around. Y'all y'all eventually, after figuring out kind of the land of the area, pathways in the mines, things to look out for, and hearing about all the things that went down in the mines, y'all traversed into the depths. Y'all went into there and bypassed a couple trials there because you realized the main reason that everything was going on is that there was access to a to the resting place of a reverie, specifically the reverie obligation, the Mace of Torm, belonging to, as you guys coined him, Based God. There, y'all would have combated a being known as the Dishonored. Something who used basically every dishonorable tactic that they could think of in the book and just keep trying to annoy you rather than fight you. I would say, in fact, that Josaku, in particular, would have been very, very annoyed by the fact that it would have kept running after every sword swing. And Amelie watched as one of her essays, inevitably after a summon, the Dishonored was like, okay, emotional damage! And disintegrated something. Except for he gained sentience beforehand and did a, mother, I don't feel so good.
Already.
Say what?
The wargs could already talk, man.
To you. Nobody else could hear them.
Okay, but genuinely, they literally speak Goblin.
Yeah, but nobody else speaks Goblin but you.
Fair enough, and that's not even one of my languages. I need to get
Oh,
Goblin.
well then they spoke Common and got like a human level intelligence and said it's like, mother, I don't feel so good. Disintegration.
Yeah, you can say that.
They straight up got Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Yeah, so I'm sorry guys. I'm seeing them mess with Hedge's name in the Discord and it's something I can't repeat on the stream. You trolls. Yeah, now after that you'll do something except for there was one cinch in the plan. Per order of Prime Minister Oswald Cindermark, he did order that a champion of two gods needed to stay in Ceredria because of the fact that Nirvash was on the prowl, and with the Wall of Stone being his most recent target, the nation is on high alert, and he was ordered to return. Now that basically the reveries had been found, and he would be training under, I'll say, under the best mentors that could be found within the Republic. So now you all are traveling to Thorn. Given your horses, it's going to be about a 2-day ride. I would say because y'all are actually being offered as a favor from Mr. Dawnspear, or Mayor Dawnspear. Has asked the Prime Minister and the Vice Minister to travel with, say, for you guys to travel along with them to Thorn.
Okay.
All right, everyone. So, y'all are on this first day of this trek. Y'all are in, say, y'all are given horses on the side and sort of like traveling with them. Is there anything you guys would like to do while y'all are traveling?
Excuse me. Honestly, not too sure.
Just chilling, I guess.
So, for reference, you're going from here, where or actually, let me see if y'all can even see this on the thing. Oh,
I believe we can.
You can't see my cursor. Okay, so right below this mountain symbol,
Yeah.
that is Easel Cross.
Easel. Which mountain symbol?
The mountain where it says Mount Iron. Like this icon, the mountain icon on the map, not the topography thing, but the icon.
Okay, that helps.
Oh
I
wait,
am still
are you looking at the stream or at the campaign page?
campaign page? The
Okay,
one-
if you look at that mountain range below the sea in Ceredria, the bottom one.
God,
Like the bottommost one is where Easel Cross is.
There.
Yes. Yeah,
oh
right
my
there.
God, man.
Yep, and then Thorn is of course below the say is right there at the bottom the Vazeg River.
So are we escorting people from Easel Cross to town?
I mean, right now, basically, he said it's like, yeah, I'll say I'll hire you as extra bodyguards as a favor. So everyone also add 100 gold to your inventory.
Yeah, is that all we can?
Please.
Jesus Christ, I forgot how.
He
rich we
didn't
are.
have to pay you guys. He's being nice.
I also just remembered how rich I am. Jesus Christ.
I was about to say y'all are being given horses and transport. That way you also don't have to portal again and use a bunch of resources there because it's hard. It would actually cost y'all money to portal from Easel Cross because there's not a major guild hall there, so there's not like a major portal to get there.
He's paying us to take his stuff. We're taking the money.
Yeah, basically he's extra guard work. Then again, you know, he's kind of, again, the prime minister of one of the most militaristic nations on the planet. He kind of travels around protected like the Pope in the 1400s. There's guys with guns, there's guys with crossbows, there's guys who's decked out in like super fancy armor, and not to mention the Praetorians, who are the personal guard of the, prime minister and the vice minister. Which, in case y'all need reminders on what they look like, that is right here. All right, and then I would say about halfway near the border, y'all would actually meet up with another caravan. This one, you see, it is also protected by Praetorians. Right, funny enough. Okay, Phil. I love how.
Props to Phil.
Yeah,
Phil
props.
is so based, man.
Props
Phil
to
is so
Phil
based.
there. Y'all on stream can't see this, but Phil said "goon incoming" when I posted a picture of the vice minister because One moment. Let me see if I can post it.
Yeah,
I can't post it in the chat.
expand.
Dang it. I have to do this whole thing. But yeah, no, and literally at that same time, Hedge decided to goon. So yeah, again, y'all are meeting with it. I was saying meeting with another caravan, and out of the main carriage of that one, y'all aren't allowed too terribly close, but y'all are allowed close enough because, again, with all of the stuff and who you are, and again, the people in power know you by name and know who you are because y'all are the champions of gods, and they know that, and they know y'all are fucking important. Say to this whole thing. You wasted a natural 20, Phil. you mother. You.
Bro, okay, Phil, fuck you.
Phil, you
roll
better not have
natural
a
20
words for
initiative
that.
so
I
I'm
want to
not
hear
here,
words for that.
and then you roll
I
for
was
one.
looking at my thingy. I went to press the spell thing, and then I accidentally clicked on the initiative button.
There goes our nat 20.
Hold up, wait. I think Isaac is gonna show up in two. You know, actually, I'll make it go faster. Here, one more over. There you go. I laughed at Phil for that. But yeah, no, y'all are going, and then, after a while, you do overhear the words "Minister of the Center." If anybody would like to roll a history check, they may.
I can
Sure.
roll one for shits and giggles, but I know I'm
I
gonna
can.
get dog shit on it.
I'll
Let's
also.
do this -1.
Same broke -1.
Actually, Josaku, oh wow.
You said what did you say again? Hyper history.
History, yes.
Oh, it's a -2 for me, Jose.
Let me see those
Ooh, I know
rolls.
more about the history.
I got a 3.
I take it Isaac is
Because
not
I rolled
rolling.
a 5.
Yeah, I don't think he would know who this guy is.
Again, with this one, it would be okay if you did. Like, well, it's not. You're not doing it to know who he is, but to know what he is. And everyone but Varys passed. Basically, he is the equivalent of the leader of the Goblin Nation within Sorotria. Usually, it is headed up by a hobgoblin, and this is Vice Minister of the Center. All three of you would also know that this is Minister of the Center, Thrawn Starheart.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, again, he's like a kind of like how there's a within the United Kingdom, how even in the whole thing, like Scotland, Northern Ireland, and England and Wales all have their own representatives. The highest representative, of course, is the Prime Minister, who governs over the whole thing. Specifically, the Minister of the Center is basically like the third in power in Soretria. It's one way so that way they keep a balance. It basically works more like a triumvirate, but with the Prime Minister having the most power among the three.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, Varys, you're like, oh, Minister, he must be important. He important. But yeah, now y'all realize that basically, again, another world leader within reach. So, is there anything y'all would like to do for that day, or are y'all good? Oh, okay. Be right back. Let me wait till they get back, because this is something everybody kind of needs to be here for.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, is there anything that Amelie or Varys wanted to do?
Not.
I mean,
not
yeah, not-
immediately. Sorry.
not particularly. I was gonna say the exact same thing, but like, I mean,
Like,
because-
honestly, it's. It doesn't help that it's been so long since we've played that I
Yeah.
genuinely can't
No,
think of a thing to do at the location we're in.
I
Can
try
you-
to remember what we were doing before Cerutria.
Y'all were.
I can't.
I say
Oh, we
before
went to
Soretria,
Feywild.
y'all were no. Before that, y'all were actually in Yaliri.
Yes, we went Feywild, then Yaleri. Got
Yes.
fought her second revelry.
Yes, y'all got Menagerie, the
got
crown of.
Yaleri.
I would say the crown of nature's wrath.
Then we went to Cerutria.
Yes, Where again, you got obligation.
I don't think we have anything to do. I mean, everyone knows, like, the people we work for know that we're Embry hunting. You know?
Yeah. Again, again, y'all are starting to rub shoulders with powerful people because those powerful people are being told by the people that I say that report directly to them what's going on here. And the fact of this shit doesn't happen all the time. People don't just have two reveries. Most people don't know what reveries are, but again, like sometimes you have like those powerful people where you're like, how the fuck do they have two? That's kind of the vibe that every one of you kind of has right now. And then there's people like, again, say the people where even if they didn't have their reveries, they would still be important. But it's because y'all are y'all are basically like, again, double champions. Y'all are champ, huge, huge, balls. Dated reference, but if anybody got that, thumbs up.
Mm.
There's a thing in MMA, everybody was trying to win 2 belts, so somebody called themselves like champ, and one guy called himself champ huge balls.
Mm.
So when he became a double champ, the joke was is that he became champ huge balls.
Big balls.
Yeah, that was
Very
the joke.
mature.
Say what?
Very mature.
Hey, that was the community, not me. It's just a funny joke. But okay, yeah. Phil and Jose, are y'all back?
Okay. While we wait for them, I just have a side note I want to talk about. Pod, have you played Elden Ring? You played Elden Ring, right?
Yeah, I almost beat it, but I got stuck on fucking what's her face with the hair.
Millennia?
Melania. Yeah, that one.
I just started playing Elden Ring Pod. I'm quite mad that everyone keeps rolling away from my spells. They need to stand in one place and get hit by them.
Well, get for one, get faster spells. For two, switch up the spells that you use. For three, use a weapon every once in a while.
No.
For
Well, I'm
4,
actually grinding right now my stats to use the I think it's called the Moonblade Katana. I
The horse,
already sorry?
the horse helps. The
The
horse
horse does
helps
help.
with spells.
Yes.
Honestly, it's
Yeah,
surprising.
and I'm raising my dex right now to use the Moonblade Katana. So
Hmm.
once that's I think at 20 or 18, I can start using my Moonblade Katana. Uh
Nice.
and until then I'm just like sprinting around on my horse, casting spells and just running around. I
Yeah.
beat sorry, go ahead.
You'll want to raise your dex anyway if you're going for spell casting. It's very slight. One might even go as far as to say negligible unless you're going for full 40, but raising your dex does make your spell casting faster. It is noticeable. If you're starting from like 10 to 40 dex, you can see the difference between
Oh,
how quickly spells are cast.
no,
But
100%. Like I was noticing it even with like you said, just increasing it from 10 to not even 10, it was lower than 10. 10 to like 13 or whatever it is. Like you can notice even the like slightest speed increase. And in
fair
a game
enough.
like Elden Ring, you really need that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm really enjoying the game. It's frustrating, but it's a fun type of frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Mm. See, I don't really get frustrated too badly
Mhm.
with these kind of games. I just roll with the punches.
Are you game
But that's how one of my exes felt about the Dark Souls, the Dark
Yeah.
Bloodborne Souls series. They're
Yeah.
frustrating, but
Soulsborne.
rewarding frustration.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's how I felt. Like I was getting frustrated a bit at a few things, but I was like, it still felt rewarding because it felt like I was learning and like it did felt like the enemies were being cheesy, right? Like that I could see a way like on how to beat them, like there was a path. So I
Hmm.
that's what I really like. And it feels rewarding when you like kill a
That was
kill a boss.
Yeah, that was Elden Ring was fun. I've been having problems with my Steam account though. I've
Mm.
been having difficulty logging in.
Oh,
I
that's
need to get my not my password, my email
yeah.
changed
Okay.
because it's using an old email that I've forgotten the password to, but like It's just taking so long. And every time I reach the end of the process, I've got to wait for somebody to approve it. I've got to wait for Steam support to approve it.
Yeah.
And I can never remember that I've got that issue going on by the time they do. I don't even know if they ever do approve. I don't know. I just forget about it immediately.
Everyone is back now. So,
Okay.
at some point, as you're sitting up camp for the night, there is actually a Praetorian that comes over to you all. And he says, "Excuse me, are you the Wickermen of the River Watch?"
How much are you paying us to be?
Is that a yes?
That would be a yes.
It's not a no.
Minister of the Center Starheart requests an audience with you.
Then
Is
we are the
there-
Wickermen.
Follow me. And is everyone following him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard two.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
three.
fine.
Yes, I'm following, but I'm also eating.
Okay, cool. Well, speaking of eating, as you walk in, you do see that there is a makeshift table set up with some not exquisite foods, but there is finer foods. Though it is Amelie, this looks like the stuff you'd see at home.
Nice.
And as you do see at the table, there's actually you could tell that there was a smaller table, but that a couple other tables were brought out. And you see that there are 4 chairs sitting next to this table. At the head of the table are 3 chairs, one where sits all 3 of the ministers of Ceretria. Ah, there they are. By the way, that was the Prime Minister Answald. Answald Cindermark, who was like the boisterous one. Ah, yes. Wickermen, allow me to introduce you to my wiser, wiser third in government. Is that an insult? Oh, none at all, my dear. This is Minister of the Center Thrawn Starfall. It is a pleasure to make all of your acquaintance. I was told that we were in the presence of champions of the gods, wielding several primal reveries. And you notice that, as y'all entered, there's not really any guards in here. By comparison. But you can tell, right outside, there's probably, 40 guards in a circle around this tent. They are not letting anyone in.
Mm-hmm. Don't blame him.
Yes. Well, if you all don't mind, would you like to sit down and have dinner with us? I have a few topics I would like to ask you about. I'm sure you would prefer finer things such as salmon, or steak to eat rather than rations.
Count me in.
You must be Isaac Beecher, yes?
That's me.
And that would make Varys Rivers, Amelie Rotier, and Josaku Ito. So, sit, make yourself merry, and enjoy the meal before I get too far into questioning. As everyone does, yeah, it's pretty good food. I just rolled a 16 for it, so it's pretty solid. You can tell that everything was seasoned very well. It's not the finest ingredients because again they're traveling, so you can't really take everything along with you most of the time. But everything that you're having, it's pretty damn good. Yeah, getting a slice of ribeye and whatnot. With that, eventually during the meal, it's so. I have questions for you about certain aspects of your journey, particularly aspects around about the dragon Nirvash. As you all know, there was an attack on a Ceretrian outpost about a month and a half ago. The Wall of Stone. The installation that had never fallen once in Ceretrian history, or recorded history for that matter, fell in a single pass from the dragon. Tell me, how do you intend to combat something that managed to take down the most heavily fortified military installation on Abeline?
I mean, I figured we'd like stab him until he doesn't move anymore.
Amelie, mid eating, trying to put some more butter on her food, just kind of shrugs her shoulders. Keeps eating.
Apologies if I put you on the spot in the moment. It was just a curiosity I have. I do understand that we have our own double champion within I would say within the military of the Ceretrians. And this does actually raise another point I have, particularly regarding your places of origin. If it came down to representing your country or Abilene, which one would you choose?
Without
Nair, 100%.
without skipping a beat, she says, "Abelan, that's what I worship. I don't care about."
And both of you said that?
What's
No,
that?
I said Nair.
You said
Yeah,
Naya.
I'm sorry.
Interesting. And you, Anaboran? Or you, Imperial?
I mean, I kind of think it's dumb asking these metaphorical questions when you got a huge ass dragon that's probably going to kill us all.
The boy has a sharp tongue. That he does. That he does. Yeah, that is a fair point. That is a very fair point, Ferris. Or would you prefer I call you Mr. Rivers?
Virus, it's fine.
Ferris, then. Apologies if I come off as interrogation like. Simply put, the world is on a very interesting balance at the moment, and I simply was curious as to where every one of the players in this giant chess game sits. Every country has its own pieces. It may as well be a 13-sided chessboard. The question I have is, have you ever spoken with this Nirvash?
She kind of stops eating, lowers her fork, and goes, "Why?"
Curiosity.
At that, she just kind of looks at the rest of the table, continues eating, takes a sip of wine, lets everybody else speak.
Once.
Did he have anything to say? Interesting.
Is anyone? He had the usual rigmarole and egomaniac. His size would try to ask us to join his side.
Evidently, given the interference that has happened between you and some underlings of him that I have read reports of, I take it that you refused his offer.
Yes, we did.
Good. It is good that we don't say that there aren't any power hungry or overly self-ambitious among you. There are too many in this world today who would cast away everything for a grasp at power. And it is a relief that, as far as what your actions have said, that none of you share that, exhibit that trait.
Don't get too carried away now. She just
And,
kind of.
and even if we were power hungry
And
and
what is that
ambitious,
supposed to mean, Mr. Otier?
Just musing.
What were you saying, Mr. Rivers? Or
I
Varys?
just said even if you were power hungry and ambitious, it'd be pretty stupid to take his offering, considering he'd probably just kill you once he was done with it.
And yet, the son of a very prominent Golshemite professor and a former noble of the Tiyan Sultanate both took his offer, as well as one of the most famed menaces of the Eastern continent. The Scaled Sadist alone is a fearsome individual, but incorporating the one known as Karn and Lady Sinora, these are not insignificant individuals. Apologies, the musings of an old man. Now, on another point. Ah, crap! I did have something. So, Nora is when he said Lady Sinora and the noble. That is Nora.
Yes.
That is the auntie lady, and the Scaled Sadist is referencing Harcliffe.
Yes.
Yep. With that, but I do have a question for you now, Mr. Otier. Do you have aims of one day becoming Mage Con-S?
She looks over from her dinner table. It's clear that talking about them scaled bastards irritates her, but she returns her attention to the Prime Minister.
This is the Minister of the Center who's doing the talking. The Prime Minister is mostly just focusing on his meal and kind of just listening, as is the Vice Minister.
Okay, so minister, and I've done forgotten the fucking question.
He asked if you have if you have designs to potentially one day become Con-S.
She just kind of keeps eating her food and doesn't really pay it too much thought. She says, "I don't really have time to be thinking about that anymore." Maybe when I was like 6.
Interesting.
Right now, though, yeah. Nope, no go. Too busy.
Very much so. Well, let me allow you all to finish your meal. The curiosities of this old soul have been sated. Though, I do have some information that may benefit you, Miss Routier. Would you like to hear it?
She waits expectantly, mouth pursed.
Your father
eyebrows
wasn't
lowered.
given an invitation.
She nods pleasantly.
Supposedly, he was
Thank
very
you.
cross about it. However, your betrothed was, by extension of his grandfather being Lord Fifth.
She just kind of drops her fork and then puts her head in her hands and says, "Of course he was. Why wouldn't he be?" Fucking
Remember that Maller is chill with the stuff and he's okay with like a political facing marriage.
Yeah,
he's
I just can't
also-
remember how long. I just can't remember if they've communicated at all or not.
And he's also gay.
Yeah, he's also
I
gay
know.
as fuck.
I do remember that. As a player, I just can't
I-
remember if she
Okay.
knows as a character.
Yes,
She
she
does.
does. She does. Remember, they had the whole conversation in the garden at wrote to your manor, where they basically agreed that to get their parents off of their asses, they would say basically they are okay with a sort of like on the public facing being quote unquote married, but in reality they're cool. Say behind the scenes they would just be friends trying to stay out of the other's way.
All right. Public facing? All right. Well, it'd be a little out of character if she was suddenly all excited and joyful about it. I'm going to keep her reaction in there. She acts frustrated.
No. Well, no, what do you mean? Because public facing, you accepted it.
Yes, I understand that, but it's not like she would be happy about it regardless. Like, it's not out of character for her to be, upset in the situation, even if it's just a situation that she's acting in.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just trying to figure out like more so what you're meaning by it, but I get it now. Yep. All right. So, yeah. From there, that's pretty much all he really has to say. But yeah, no, your dad wasn't invited because Roundus doesn't necessarily like him, and neither does the woman who he fired. I mean, it tracks, don't it?
Licks her teeth. Just sighs. Keeps trying to enjoy her meal.
Yep. 1 second. Gotta do this. That. Hey, Jose, what is your max HP at right now?
Oh my gosh. Okay. My max HP is 103.
103? Okay, cool.
Oh gosh. What does this mean?
No. I was just asking because while we were talking, I'm updating the character cards.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're like the only person I don't have pulled up.
Well, they got scanned on though. He's like, bro, I'm gonna fucking die. Y'all gonna fucking die.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. If you did, it would have been in the fight against the Dishonored. But no, all right. With that, you'll have those things. But yeah, no, I'm just going through and updating character cards where I can. Do this. All right. So with that, the rest of the meal goes very pleasantly. You'll have like some, more social, more casual conversation with, the 3 most powerful people in the country. But again, there's a respect there that you're not used to seeing from people in power, where they are very respectful of your positions as champions of gods. They're not. You find it weird the fact that you're not being treated like outsiders or children. And it's just how'd they do? All right. So with that, is there anything else anybody would like to do before they go to bed on the first night of this 2-day journey? It is not bait, by the way, Jose. They are. It's just these 3 more than the others because of the fact that Answald has informed them because of the fact that one of y'all's party members is the son of one of his good friends. Kind of informed them of the situation. He's like, oh yeah, they're those guys. Okay, let's be respectful.
Okay.
All right. And Pod, what were you saying? You couldn't think of anything to do at night?
Nope, not particularly.
All right.
Just kind of, going over her money.
Sounds good.
She's got plans.
She's got plans?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I know what I'm gonna do with that awaken spell once I get to a, Sprinfall.
All right. I mean, hey, let's do it. So, as all of you fall asleep, you have a blissful 8-hour rest.
Nice.
Practice day.
Why crap? Why? Why crap, Pod?
Well, no, I, 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 I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Oh, I thought you said crap when I said blissful 8 hours
I
rest.
said crap just. Oh my god! I really need to stop talking.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I was just curious because I was like, wait, why crap?
We're so poisoned.
Y'all are not poisoned, I promise. So okay. Who wants to make me a weather roll?
Dibs.
I
Phil,
knew it was gonna be
D20.
D20?
D20.
Can't wait for the nut one. Oh,
13!
nice.
It is a pleasantly sunny day. There are a couple overcast clouds, but that's just, blocking out the sun. It's a fairly pleasant ride over. And again, because of the fact that y'all are traveling with fucking basically royalty, y'all are having some fast ass horses. So yeah, you realize eventually that y'all are on the main road when you see the if you look at the thing, the Vazig River. Y'all passed by Lost Hand, which is down there right north of Thorn. Let me actually zoom in. Y'all did get stopped at the border to sort of like do just a check, but once it was shown where it is that y'all who y'all were, y'all traveled down this main road and decided to stay the night in Lost Hand. Your rooms were paid for at the expense of the Cerebrian government. So yeah, the government paid for your stuff. You finally got to experience what it's like to have your stuff paid for by taxes.
Lordy, I
Co-
as a
co-
player am cringing. I'm sure my character is thrilled.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no. The the taxpayers' money paid for your hotel rooms.
I hate taxes. I fucking hate taxes, man. Oh my god, my taxes were so expensive this year.
Same. But yeah, y'all are going through. And yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta, yeah.
You gotta be right back. All right. Well, I would like everyone, except for Pod, roll me a d20.
Oh my gosh, this is how poisoned we are.
The fuck, boys, the fuck.
Hedge, if
Roll
you
for
could roll
poison.
yours in roll 20, that'd be preferred on this one.
Oh, I already rolled mine. That's why.
Oh, what'd you get?
19.
19. Okay.
Yes. Ooh, that's 20.
What?
I can't be outshone by Hedge.
All right. Well,
My God.
let's start out. So first of all, that would be Mr. Josaku Ito.
Oh, I'm poisoned. Dang it.
GG.
First to
Nori.
be poisoned.
GG Nori.
It's over.
Oh, a dream pod.
As you
Oh,
find
shoot.
yourself while you're asleep, you find yourself in a interesting place. You find yourself, son of a bitch. There we go. Okay, cool. Now it's working. Yep, dream time as you find yourself in the dream realm of Tempest. Find yourself there as a very familiar face walks up to you, sword in hand. Been a few days since we talked, Josaku.
Indeed it has.
You do know who this is, right?
Is this the champion?
This is Kymel, yes.
Yes.
The leader of the original Primarchs. Let's say, and the Wanderer King of the land that eventually became Nair. Funny enough. So, on that, then it's like, well, it's good that you'll will be able to actually take some time to rest for a little bit. We didn't exactly have that luxury during our war to have any sort of festivities or peace. It's kind of a thing of constant battle, constant fighting, and constant bullshit.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hey, you're good. We're having a dream sequence.
I
Kymel's
still
here.
feel cautious about this treatment.
As would I. However, take it as respect rather than alienation. In our time, we were known rebels, so anyone who was remotely loyal to the crown tried to kill us. Oftentimes, we had to fight back, and didn't exactly leave the most clean path behind us. It was kind of a trail of bodies that we had to leave in our wake, unfortunately.
That's certainly not pleasant.
Oh, it very much wasn't. It very much was not. But we did what we had to do. And eventually we freed everyone from Nirvash's control. However, that doesn't change the fact that there is something there is something a little bit off, like you said. I wouldn't give it too much mind. Usually there's a how should I say this? It's usually far more apparent when somebody's willing to poison your drink or something like that. But again,
Understood.
Major countries, so wouldn't exactly expect them to do that, and they are allies to boot, at least publicly. A little bit surprising, though, seeing a hobgoblin in charge of a country. In my time, their society wasn't exactly collated enough. But let's get down to why I brought you here.
Hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I draw my sword.
Class
Hey, let's
is
get right to it then.
I say class is in session. What's your AC?
19.
19. Okay, well let's see how this works. Let's do that. Ooh, that is not what that is supposed to be. That is supposed to be the manage inventory. One moment. All right, let's see. Oh my God!
Oh!
Kylo crit you, man! He crit you with Godrazor!
Oh!
And this isn't just normal Godrazor, dude!
Why do you guys keep getting crits? Why does everyone keep getting crits? I got a crit on a wisdom check earlier. Wisdom's. Why does everyone get crits?
By the way, ignore that. That is actually a, that is a 16 plus, 8, so that is, 24 on that attack.
Oh dear.
Yep, so yeah, now it's your turn to attack, because y'all are basically trading blows here.
Alright.
Because also you notice that he actually wields Godrazor differently than both you and Argus. Whereas you wield Godrazor two-handed, let's say because in your form is a katana, and Argus wields his one-handed because he's a big-ass dude, and his is basically a hand and a half bastard sword that he swings around with another sword in hand. You notice Kymel not quite as not quite as built of a dude. He's carrying a sword and shield combo.
Oh.
But you do notice that his shield looks very familiar.
Oh. Is this another reverie or?
It is not a reverie. It's just a type of shield that you see a lot.
Oh, okay.
It's got a big ass eye in the center of it. 22 meets it, beats it.
Yo.
Because he has a sentinel shield. All right. So yeah, now let's go. Let's see. I'm just gonna only do this a couple times. Let's do this. Oh my god, he almost got another natural 20. And this is why D&D is not balanced around player versus player combat. Well, yeah, no. Again, you'll just continue. We'll just say you'll continue doing this throughout the night, and again, you get in a good training session. Basically, he's teaching you right now how to basically wield your two-handed item against a skilled combatant who has say a one-handed blade and then a shield. Because generally, that is a more counter, say a style that kind of counters your own.
Yeah.
All right. Next up on those 20 rolls, Hedge, what did you get again?
I got a 19.
You got a 19. Okay.
Peaceful sleep, peaceful sleep, peaceful sleep.
Bitch, do you know me?
Man, fuck this shit.
As you wake up on the deck. Oi, lad.
Mm.
You need to get up.
Man, fuck you guys. I was asleep.
Yeah, your body is still sleeping. Do you
I
not know
forget
that you
that.
get a full night's rest after having how many of these
Yeah.
dreams I've given to you?
Well, it never feels like that because I get my ass beat in here and I wake up with phantom pains.
You do notice that the sea is rather calm right now. It's not that. It's more I'm just giving you I'm just telling you that while you're there at the wedding, it's probably a good time to strategize.
I'm guessing a lot of big wigs are gonna be there.
If the captain is any indication, say if his information is correct through listening to some of his followers, apparently all the bigwigs are going to be there.
Ooh.
Last time there were that many reverie wielders in one place. Huh. It was the say right before we took out Nirvash. And then Salazar jumped in and got his dumbass killed. I missed that funny bastard. We had a Triton in there, champion who was a bit of a wise ass. He was annoying as shit, but he was funny. He jumped in first, and yeah, at one point he turned to make a joke, and he kind of paid for it.
Well, the smartest guy. Also,
He put in some good damage.
maybe this is just me being overly anxious considering the number of times we've been jumped. But with all the reverie holders and all the big wigs being gathered in one place, including what I assume to be more ministers and presidents and whatnots of countries, considering, well, traveling with 3 ministers from Ceridria, wouldn't that be a great spot for Nervash to come by and drop something big?
Given the amount of people there, I suspect that while that would be a good idea on paper, it would kind of all of his enemies being on high alert. Don't you think all the world leaders would have noticed that? Would have known that and would have planned accordingly. I don't think there's going to be much of any ability to really plan any sort of execution of any or execute any sort of plan there.
Are we sure about that? Because I've met some of these world leaders and some
I
of them are
mean,
fucking stupid.
which one's out of curiosity hedge from DM to player?
Who do I think was fucking stupid? I remember thinking someone was real fucking stupid, but I can't remember what their name is now. Trying to think who I
Was
thought
it?
about.
Oh, what country?
I can't. Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. I just remember thinking one of them was
It
stupid.
was it Nyers? Was it one of the
No. I
counselors?
think it might have been one of the Anaboran counselors.
Oh, that one. I can absolutely tell you which one you were thinking of.
I remember thinking one of them was real fucking stupid.
No,
I think
you.
it
It
was
was
them.
probably Birlace, the
Yes.
representative of Galrin, who's like ancient.
Yes, that's who I thought was fucking
Like she's
stupid.
old as shit, and people are like, "Why the fuck haven't you stepped down yet?" Like for
Yes,
reference,
that.
she's like in her 900s. The next oldest counselor is the high counselor, who's in her mid 6 to 700s. I would say mid six, like early 700s.
Emotionally, I feel like I'm in my 900s.
I'm sorry. We love you, Pod.
Yeah, you too.
But yeah. Oh, also I forgot. I actually have art for them now. Let me actually upload that because I forgot I have that, and I was very happy about the art that I found. Doop 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 and doop. Here are the counselors of Anabora. The one at the end is the high counselor.
Bro, why are all of them hot except Grandma?
Again, she's the oldest by a long margin. Like most
You
of them
really
are in
picked
their
up.
most of them are in their like 4 to 500s. So the
And you said
youngest
one of
one
them.
is Baven, who is in his who is in like his late 300s, but he's considered really young. So yeah, he's
The
more the
High
exception
Council.
rather than the rule.
The High Council is the one that's going to be at the end, right?
Yeah, she's the one with like the really fancy dress and like the crown.
Yeah. And will they be there as well?
You don't know.
Okay. I just say out loud. I assume most world leaders be there, Captain. I'm assuming since it's the leader of Thorn.
As far
I
as I
assume all the guild leaders are going to be there.
so supposedly most of them are. Well, I can't actually vouch for one of them that won't be.
Who's that?
Take one wild guess which drunken, disorderly individual won't be at a wedding, accompanied by a bunch of world leaders.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I
And
forgot
get
about him.
I say yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's either going to be a great wedding or some shit's going to go down.
Well, hopefully for your sake, it's
Considering,
going to be a great wedding.
but I also feel like someone's going to break out in a fight. Considering we have some of the strongest people in the world attending, and they're all hot tempered. Pretty much all of them are.
Well, if it makes you feel better, supposedly, I can actually vouch for the individual for one problem individual group that won't be there.
Which is
Thankfully, there are some of my worshippers near the Urali border, and I've over say and based on what a couple of them say, it seems like the one known as Lysander won't be there.
I mean, would make a lot of sense considering World War III would probably start out.
I don't like that
Or
one.
World War.
Aminator's not a bad chap, but that one
Probably
is
not, but
not my
his
best.
champion and his people are kind of fucky wucky.
You can't exactly blame a god for everything their followers do. Sometimes their
I'm
message
not.
gets misinterpreted.
I'm not blaming the god. I'm not blaming. All I'm saying is his champions,
People used to
probably needs his
shove
ass beat.
children overboard to sacrifice to me. Do you think I wanted that shit? I sunk those motherfuckers and saved the kids. Cause
Are you
that
gonna
shit
let
is
me ever?
cause that shit is fucked up.
Hey, are you gonna ever give me the power to sink a ship?
When did I ever say I would give you that?
You never did. I'm just asking. The
You hit a ship enough times with that as he taps Secure Lore, it'll sink.
That's that's fair.
Besides, my thing is supposed to be a sailor's weapon, not a shipwrecker's weapon. You wanted that? I'll say the bitch's pike is probably better.
You really don't like that.
I mean, I'm the god of sailors and ships and storms above the waters. She's kind of the god of storms under the waters and likes to sink ships. It kind of creates an antagonistic relationship when we are diametrically opposed as individuals. On
Which
top
is
of the
very
fact, she is a raging bitch.
which is very fair.
Like, when
Uh,
I cannot state any more, I have not encountered an entire individual in my over 15,000 years of life that are as much of a raging bitch as Umberlee. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some wonderful, if say even there are some temperamental goddesses that are wonderful to be around. But Umberlee's a fucking bitch.
uh, okay. Well, Hyper, there's two things, okay? I'm going to be asking him a question. I'm telling you, this is player DM. To B, distract Garrus because I want to drop kick him overboard uh, as revenge for all the beatings I've gotten. But I'm going to try to, like, I'm going to be talking to him to distract him and then try and, like, use the distraction to drop kick him. Because I'm assuming there's other sailors listening. And the question is, like, I'm like, also, I'm just curious, Captain, because when I was doing research on you, I know, me researching, uh, I was wondering, because I came upon it, they say that you ascended to godhood because you beat Umberlee in combat as a human. Is that
Aye.
true?
What would I say if what would you say if I said yes?
Oh, because if gods have, you've shown me what your divine wrath is. My first question is, why did Umberlee not use hers on yours? And B, if she did, how the fuck did you survive?
I wouldn't have, plain and simple. In general, the divine wraths are more something that we don't use very often. Within our own realm, we have a more liberal usage of them. But on Avalon, just use it. Say using it once would be impossible. I wasn't exactly sailing into Umberlee's realm, lad. Even then,
Okay.
even in our own realms, it'll take a bit out of us. For example, I know you saw Titania use fairy law. She didn't. Say she wanted to make an example. It's been a long time since one of her archfey was killed. Sometimes you need to send a message. It'll also mean that Nervash will be hesitant to invade the Feywild, and that's if he has designs on it.
Huh?
But yes, I did. It wasn't as much beating Umberlee as it was outsmarting her. Again, raging bitch with a massive temper. She doesn't exactly have the best decision making.
Huh? And as he's talking, I go to dropkick.
I'll
Garrus.
say he says, "Give it your best shot, lad." Huh?
And I go for it. I rage too, so I get my bonuses and I go for it.
All right.
What do I
Give
do?
me give. It will be a contested strength check.
Okay. Spit shot, right? I think I get a
Actually, let's
dropkick
say
from.
athletics. Contested athletics check. All right.
Okay. And I have advantage on strength checks, and athletics is one of them
Athletics is one of them.
because I'm raging. Okay. Okay.
Let me see what you got. I'm gonna roll here and then figure out
I
what you.
got a 27.
Okay. So this is interesting because so did he.
Motherfucker.
So I'm gonna have this be fun. All right. As you then rage, jump up, launch yourself in a missile drop kick. But that contested athletics that y'all do, y'all basically try and see whose strength is more. You do knock Garrus off his feet because he was standing near the edge. But you realize that he's dragging you with him. As he basically turns around and as he like again he grabs you. Basically, he turns around to basically you both hit the water at the same time and it hurts. Take 10 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, worth it.
Again, it'll be at the end of the long. And this won't reset with the long rest, by the way. You'll have to wait till tomorrow, because again, it's damage that happened in the dream. You get hurt in the dream. You hurt for real.
So worth it. So worth it, Gareth.
You little bastard!
I just start swimming away as fast as I can.
Okay. Well, we'll see how this works.
So the one thing is, right, I believe it's Captain's Pride, which means that I can turn into a water elemental form, and it increases my speed by 10 feet.
Yeah. But before you do, I need you to you said you turned into a water elemental, and you said your movement speed is how much?
It increases by 10 feet.
So what is your movement speed?
60.
60. Okay, so then he has the same movement speed as you.
Yeah.
As you notice, while he's underneath, that he has this billowing out cloak that gives him the image of a manta ray.
He has that.
Fuck yeah, he's got that! Also, another thing that you see him doing, you see him click his heels together. As his boots start glowing. I did give him the boots of speed, bitch! As you see him then surface, and then just start sprinting at you!
I just start fucking sprinting as well.
Can you sprint on top of the water?
I can, because I have a ring of, what is it? I have
water walking?
Water walking.
Oh, so does he! So you're both, what is your movement speed?
Movement, it's 50 feet.
Okay, yeah, his is 100 feet.
Motherfucker.
Boots of speed, bitch! Boots of speed! You had to know I was gonna do it. Also, let's see how you eat this. Okay, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Yeah. I'm guessing my rage is worn off by now, so I'll just do it straight.
No, I'll still say this is all within one little motion.
Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
That fails.
Ooh.
That fails as you feel this ethereal trident pierce one of the things to the water elemental, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? As you feel yourself pulled within 5 feet of him, you take... This damage will be reset, by the way.
Yeah.
Because it's not psychic. 41 points of force damage.
Jesus.
Welcome to the trident, bitch.
What the fuck is this? Can I headbutt him?
No, because he immediately, as he pulls you forward, he's gonna grab you and suplex you.
Motherfucker.
He is then going to, let's see, he can't action surge, because he's just a barbarian, but yeah, okay. Then he's just gonna start walking away. He's like, punk ass.
You just hear Varus call out, what's that?
Doubt it. Alright, and then at that point it's like, well, I'd love to see you two duke it out a little bit, Varus. I think you've had enough getting your ass kicked for one night. I'll see you later, lad. Alright. And now the next up is going to be... Oh, motherfucker, did I not...
Sorry.
Huh. Okay, I didn't do that. I need to add that. I thought I had that. Oh, wait, I do. I need to, go here. And then I need to make a copy of it, and then let's do archive store. No, wait, it didn't move it where I wanted to. Okay. Put this in realms and movie here. Isaac. Oh, sorry, that music is a lot louder than I thought. One moment. There we go. You find yourself in the Feywild.
Hello?
Well, hello there! Champion of Titania in front of the woman herself. How are you doing there, Isaac?
I mean, I'm not dead.
That's good, that's good. Well, I just wanted to say congratulations on another reverie obtained. Shame that your friend couldn't tag along, but at the same time, it's whatever. You now get to party. I wish I could attend, but then again, Dad didn't want us to going back to Apollon anytime soon. It's sad. Oh, Guppy, how was it? When was the last time that you did it like that? 1 second, I need to find. Why can't I play the thing? One moment.
She's so much, dude.
Yes. I need to find. Jose, play the guitar riff.
The guitar, this.
Yes. Thank you. As that, and then Guppy appears. As you see him wielding an instrument an instrument you've never seen before. And then it just disappears. It's like, oh, yeah. Well, we didn't really have much time for parties back when we were around, but afterwards, I mean, there was a whole lot of celebrating. So, yeah, just wanted to check in with you, kid, see how you're doing.
I'm not very eager to go to this party or whatever.
You never know. Find you a friend. Do you have a +1?
What?
Have you never been to a party before? To a wedding like this, you always have to go with the +1.
Oh, wait, is that the rule or?
Generally. Oh, it's adorable that he doesn't know any of this stuff like that. See, your naivete is one of the reasons I like you there, Isaac. It's also the fact that you're actually smart and evil, and also it manages to piss off Mask, and there's also, the fact that you're actually a good-hearted person, you managed to pass on my trials, and there's a myriad of reasons, but it's one of the many reasons that I actually really, really am fond of you there, Isaac.
Does she breathe?
I did not.
Oh, great.
Again, I channel my ADHD into this character.
Fair.
I guess I'll go find a +1 then.
I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to be. I'll say that there's going to be some dignitary that's going to be available there for it.
Am I in a position to ask you a favor?
Oh, depending on what it is, I will see if it is within my power. What do you got for me?
Could you maybe see if Shazada can come?
So about that. Guppy, why don't you explain this one? The gods aren't exactly allowed to teleport anybody to Abilene, unfortunately. And there are special restrictions on the Feywild. That's why they're only able to appear to people on that realm in an ethereal form. Like Bella did to your friend Plastique.
Wait, is that just an Abilene thing?
Yes.
Man, we got the short end of the stick, huh?
Well, it was also because kind of like the god. Well, to be fair, it was because the gods wouldn't interfere as much with each other's realms, so they picked a realm that no one necessarily had complete domain over. For example, Lady Titania, me, has pretty much complete domain over the Feywild. If any other god comes here, I can count maybe 3 that would actually be able to take her on here. On Abeline, however, there's a lot more. Guppy, you're not you're not exactly painting me in a good light there, you know. I am being honest, my lady, which you prefer that I do. You're right. But again, it's something that was allowed. I'll say that happened. So, in particular, about 12, 15,000 years ago, somewhere in that ballpark, long before I was born, the gods were basically sanctioned off. Yeah, and as a result, they stuck to annoying us. As you see another person appear, say, right out of the corner. Oh, hello, Champion of Mask. Way to invite yourself in. I mean, I kind of am stuck in his head too. Not by choice. No offense.
Offense taken.
Okay, well, wasn't intended. And I just wanted to input a little bit. Huh. Your master isn't going to try and join us, will he? Oh, not for long, dear Titania. But I just came in to say hi. How you doing? As Titania, then her face sours, snaps her fingers. Oh, don't be like that! Ah. Much better. As then all of a sudden behind her, you see that Mask has appeared again with a shh. You know it doesn't exactly work like that, right, Tanya? Oh, you motherfucker! I just wanted to say, kid, Isaac. You know, with a lot of people with a lot of shoulders to rub against some very powerful people, there might be some interesting opportunities. Oh, by the way, roll me a sleight of hand check. I want to see if you actually managed to steal something out of the thing. Yes. What were you trying to steal? Because with a 34, you could get away with a good bit.
Just like some fancy cutlery or something.
All right, I will say that you stole. These are all made out of like pure sterling silver, by the way. 2 full cutlery sets, and a mug.
Holy shit! All right.
You got a 34. A 30 is supposed to be the level of godhood. You are literally a champion of a god of thieves and a god of chaotic nature magic, while also holding the gloves of a previous champion of mask. You kind of have a lot of good shit.
Speaking of stolen stuff, hey Chief, do you want this? And then I give him this picture of Kaba and his family that I stole from Kaba's house a while ago.
Ooh, don't mind if I do. As he takes it, tosses it up into the air, and it disappears out of existence. I don't even know what I'll do with it. But it seems I would say, but you stole it, so I'll take it. You are such a delinquent. Ah. So fond of you, Tanya. Hate you! I know. So with that, good. Enjoy the party. Dream ends. Now your turn. Amelie.
Alright.
But I'm gonna show you like this one. You kind of have a dual realm thing going on. Well, actually, let me go back here, make it easier on you. Let's do that. There we go. So yeah, again, you find yourself in kind of like this dual realm, and you don't see either of your godly patrons there. Right there, right now, you're seeing Thar and Erix. Ugh. So, kid, your mind's been conflicted as shit all day. What you got for us? I say, what's the matter?
She kind of looks over. There's a little bit of a bored look in her eyes. She's like, "Oh, nothing important. Just thinking of what I'm gonna do in Thorn." She kind of looks over to the horizon, lets her eyes kind of wander.
And again, what you see over the horizon mainly is there is this divide, this almost like fiery and elemental nature-esque divide in this world. On one half, you do see this towering volcano, on the other, this lush forest. It would be beautiful if you didn't know who made it.
She just kind of looks at the scenery and mumbles to herself, "This isn't going to last."
What? This balance in your head between Lord Sylvanas and Lord Kossuth?
The quiet, but yes, that.
If it makes you feel any better, Lord Sylvanas has no interest in speaking right now. And and the big man said, as I said if there were any worries, I should talk to you about it because I can understand what it's like to be immortal. They really don't get us being two of the oldest beings in existence. You don't really get much older than the concepts of nature and fire.
She rolls her eyes and says, "Gods live, breathe, bleed, and die all the same. Who knows? Maybe all live to see the end of fucking Sylvanas."
I would
But
not count on that.
yes, as I was saying, I'm trying to move on from the subject.
Hmm.
Once again to Thorn, I'm thinking about going to an animal shelter, perhaps a particularly exotic and exuberantly overpriced one. Might get one of the more pricey animals, awaken it, and then set it free, let it out to live its own life.
Hmm.
That prime minister or vice minister or the center minister, I can't keep track of those titles, not that they mean anything anyway. One of them was having me thinking of the seat of Mage Khan, and I was thinking, if I am going to aspire to such a position, I may as well make my druidic roots solidified as soon as possible.
Hmm. Interesting. So
Let
you
me
do
kind of.
aspire for a higher seat of power. What would you do with it?
I don't know. Maybe make things a little bit better for the planet or for the realm. I. What word would I use here?
Well, you'd be the ruler of the world's most powerful like magocracy. So like I mean the best you could do is right now like start with the country. Interesting.
Right, right. But in
We
my
once
case,
knew
what
of one who shared a similar goal to you in that regard. Oh, you talking about Kymel? Yeah. Dude had a good heart. A little bit naive when it came to the worldly things, but I mean, hey, Serena tied him down. Whatever ended up happening after I died? They actually got married. No shit! Huh! Good for them! Wait, Serena the Queen? That's a laugh. She actually performed quite well. Huh! Wouldn't have pegged that. Eh, either way, if it makes you feel better, kid, sometimes those kind of people where you have the best interests at heart, that's kind of what you need. Every once in a while, you need someone like that to pull everyone back from the brink. Me? I was never that kind of person. I just wanted to blow shit up. And I just wanted to be left alone. So that's why you were a massive loner. Could you not tell that? Nah, I just thought you were a weirdo. The feeling was mutual. Yeah, but like, I wear it on my sleeve. You're really secretive and silent about it. Right. Kid, if you're being, say another thing, if you're being forced to do shit you don't want to do, could always just run.
She just looks at him and she says, "I've been told that more than once, and I've been thinking about it more often than I care to admit."
Shirking from one's responsibility, though, especially when there is an option that would be beneficial to all parties, doesn't exactly sound like the best option. You are no fun.
Nag, nag, nag. I get it. I have responsibilities. Does nobody want to give me a break?
Apologies. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to give you a break.
Ugh, she
I was trying to give you an opportunity to blow shit up. Because to me, that sounds more like fun.
she sighs. She says, I'm frustrated. I don't want to blow things up. I want people to understand me. I've been blowing things up, and I don't know.
Doing a good job of it, too.
Oh, aren't you a doll? She rolls her eyes. You're sure she appreciates the comment, but she doesn't have the time or the patience for it right now.
Hey, it means something to come from me. I'm the patron saint of blowing shit up.
She just pouts her lips and she sighs. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do because I don't think that I'm going to live to the end of this. And I don't know if I'm going to do the things that I wanted to do. I don't know if I'm gonna make a home with the people that I've seen. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that home if it's ever. I don't know. Seems like a really early point in my life to be marching off to battle. She just kind of sits down on the hot ground and puts her chin in her hands and.
I mean, if you feel better, you still wouldn't be the youngest Primarch.
That makes me feel worse.
How does that make you feel worse?
That's cruel. The poor child.
Oh, please. Peter loved it.
What fucking cradle robber convinced him to do this?
Ogma.
Despicable.
Smart kid. Unfortunately, Peter also fell in the shattering. As Erex that slaps his face. Why would you say that?
None of these gods have morals. They're just as bad as we are.
Torm does. Arya would not shut up about morals.
She just sighs and rubs her eyes. She says, "I want to wake up. I don't.
All right, hey, I was just trying to check on you. Captain Buzzkill over here ruined it. I do not believe that I ruined this. You did. Shut up. See you, kid. And you wake up.
I love Eric so much.
I mean, Erex is a fun character to play as, especially because, like, with the voice, I could kind of just, like... Again, he doesn't have much of a filter because he's just kind of used to blowing shit up.
She has a little bit of a cry for a second. She's just now kind of thinking, "Oh God, I'm not even turning 19 anytime soon, and I could die."
Yeah, but that's also, to be fair, what Erex didn't tell you is that Peter was a Harengon. They don't exactly live that long. Yeah, like, their age is, like, I think they live till, like, the age of, like, 60? Something like that. So, like, Peter, by nature, was probably about, like, 18 to 20. By, like, human or tiefling or normal age standards. Also, wow, that is louder than I thought. One moment. Sorry. Okay. So, again, everybody has woken up after their dreams in the, say, in the other realms, talking to their patrons, and y'all are here, riding up to Thorn. And as you all are riding up, you do have a Praetorian who comes up to you and says, Sirs, ma'am, there is a message for you all to travel to the archive. You're to meet one second, I gotta remember what his fucking title is.
Raldos' title?
No, not Raldos. Andilius's title. One moment.
And Delius was the roomkeeper?
Oh yeah, no, he's the librarian.
The
There you are to meet with the librarian. And the Eye of Nair. Alright. So yeah, is there anything you would like to do on the way to the let's say to the archive? You'll have the Rome of Thorn. They don't know that you're here yet, so you'll kind of have a thing. Also, I need someone. Actually, every one of you could roll me a d20.
Okay. I'm concerned.
15?
15.
20.
20!
Oh, 20.
I need one from Josiah and from Isaac.
What? 2 net 20s?
Okay. Well,
Why don't we
I
have
take
a
a
slow
1?
battle?
well, this is going to be interesting now.
I rolled 1 die point per nat 20.
Well, okay. Well, while y'all are on your way to the archive, we'll say this. You do notice something. All of a sudden, the streets are clearing a little bit, as you do notice a procession is coming through. You notice a certain pairing type of individuals are coming through on this thing. A type that how should I say this? A type that you would recognize, Amelie. This is one of the processions of one of the Arcanum. As you notice a little bit above, say in front of you guys, there is actually a Arcanum building. Say one of the buildings of one of the Arcanum's departments. If anybody would like to roll a perception check, they can see what kind of building it is.
Okay. I do have advantage on perception checks.
You do. With a 21, with a 22, you guys see it. With a 13, it's just a little bit far away. Let me see if I can scroll up and find the thing. Okay, here we go. I need to pin this. Because it is actually the Department of Magical Research and Development Division.
R&D, baby.
Well, there's a specific individual who leads that up. As you all see, an elder tiefling, a long black cloak. Let me just post a picture. Blue skin, very distinguished looking, very almost wise, but like in that old man strength kind of way. And you recognize another familiar individual, particularly to you, Amelie. Next to him is a much more lithe, blue-skinned tiefling accompanying him, who definitely looks to be related.
Is this the Oxycox or whatever his fucking name
Ozychus.
Ozychus, Oxycox.
This is the Lord Fifth of the Arcanum, Ozychus Creed, along with your fiance, Malor Creed.
That's his name. Amelie is going to call him Oxycox to his face.
Please do not do that. That is not a good idea.
It will happen. Be prepared for it.
Especially because you would know his name. You would definitely know his name.
All the more reason to mispronounce it.
How? They like you. What the fuck? Right. Let's see. Would you like to hide from them, or would you like to, or do you mind if they see you?
Really care, but she kind of gives like a yeah, she wouldn't really care. She just kind of gives a little bit of a sideways wave, like she yeah, like she doesn't really care.
Hmm. With that, you see Malor actually lean over to his grandfather and walk over as I walk over to you. Amelie, it is good to see you. Uh, I was not aware you were going to be in town today. Oh,
She
where are my manners? This is, as I say, Amelie and Wickermen. This is my grandfather, Lord Fifth of the Arcanum, Ozykis Creed, head of the Magical Research and Development Division here in Sprinfall, and the head of House Creed, as well as the Master of Gravity. Hello, and it is a pleasure to meet the betrothed of my grandson. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, young lady.
she gives a very formal bow. There's a little bit of a twitch to her eyebrow, but it's kind of difficult to notice under her bangs. But she gives a bow, and in Infernal, she says, "The pleasure is mine."
His official title
Oz-
is Lord Fifth.
Oze,
Ozykis.
yes, Ozykis.
Or Lord Creed, if you want to be like respectful with it. Lord
Mm.
Ozykis, Lord Creed, any of those work. It's like, ah.
She nods and says, "Yes, thank you. Acknowledged."
Hmm. Given the fact that you are in Thorn, given the fact that you are in Thorn for the evening, I would like to invite you over to the House Creed for a nice chat. I would like to get to know say the young woman, say the enchanting young woman who is betrothed to my grandson. And do not worry, there's no expectations around it, my dear. And he's saying this all in Infernal.
She nods, and at first in dwarvish she says, "No expectations, huh?" But then she
No
slips
expectations
back.
indeed, also replied in Dwarvish.
She slips back into Infernal and says, "Well, the pleasure will be all mine. I am looking forward to the event. I will meet you at the wedding. I'm
Yes,
locking up as a player. I'm locking up.
absolutely. But for tonight, I'll say, where are you headed? As for right now, I can have someone sent to give you a ride to, I'll say, to House Creed.
The pet shop.
Going to the pet shop. Is there anywhere where you suspect you will be this afternoon to this evening?
The magic store, and then perhaps an inn.
An inn. Will you be making correspondence with Andilius today?
Unlikely.
Unlikely. Okay. Oh. Well, no matter. I will arrange for a detect person spell to be done. That way, they can easily find you and say and provide you easier path as I travel to the say to our house.
It's
Oh man, I take it no for an answer. Oh no. Again, it's she's being impossible on purpose, but he's being a stubborn old man. He is the oldest member of the Arcanum, and it is that for a reason. This is a guy who people, by the way, on reputation, Ozykis is one of those guys where people guess like if he wanted to, he could have been top 3, but he does not give a shit to be top 3. He just does not give a shit. He is cool where he is. He enjoys his work, and he's actually one of the more chill members of the Arcanum. One second.
We leave off.
But yeah, with that, he's like, well, in that case, I must attend to some business. Uh, there. It is lovely again to meet you, and I look forward to getting to speak with you more this evening.
In Infernal, she continues, I have business as well. It is wonderful to speak to you also. Good day, sir.
Good day, my dear.
She gives a little bit of a bow, and then she turns to her fiance. Her eyes kind of widen in that, like, wow, he knows how to talk kind of face.
That he does. Well, I don't have long to do, but also the fact that you are here does actually, I believe, help both of us with a conundrum. Do you have an invitation to the wedding?
I don't think I need one.
You have one, by the way. You didn't realize, say, if you read your invitation, which you actually kind of hadn't over this period, yours actually said that you're one of the bridesmaids.
Oh my god, I'm what?
You didn't ask!
Fucking what?
Arcus can't read Infernal!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my fucking god!
Weren't expecting that, were ya?
Damn, okay, yeah. Okay. Oops. Holy shit.
Well, with that, if you have an invitation, then neither of us now need a +1. We don't have to go through that trouble of finding it. I'm assuming all of you are invited.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, I'm freaking out. I feel like I got told in person that I was the bride.
That you were one of the no. That wasn't he didn't tell you. That's the thing, is that your invitation says that.
I understand.
But I don't think Amelie has read it yet.
Oh, well.
That's a thing that now you pod as a player know, but Amelie does not as a character.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, well, at least it gives me time to think about how she would react to it.
Yeah, and with that, it's like, well, so that may say benefits, because with both of us here, we would expect it to be +1s of one another, and we can make it easy in terms of saying in terms of the party. Basically, he's saying it's like, hey, we won't be expected to do any of the other shit, and if one of us really wants to get pulled out of a conversation, they can give the other a look as in, please God, get me out of this.
Yeah, she nods, kind of rolls her eyes to the side a little bit. Yeah, I understand.
Fantastic. All right, well, I have to go before, attend to business with my grandfather. It is good to see you again, Amelie.
Yeah, me too. Be safe.
Oh, I will. Trust me, no one's getting into that building if they're not wanted there.
Sorry, one question.
What's up?
Is Millar's boyfriend / bodyguard around?
Karin is around. Yes, you notice that he's hanging about 15 feet back.
Okay.
He notices you and gives you like that whole kind of nod.
I was looking for him and I do the exact same thing.
It's like a game respects game in terms of muscle kind of thing, and he shoots like all of it like a nod.
100%. That's what he was looking for. Just a nod, and then no words.
Just a general thing. Yep. So yeah, Karin is definitely there, and you see him go with Malor into the research and development building.
I really want to fight that guy.
Well, it's funny because I wanted the first person to roll a natural 20 to have their thing happen, and now the person with the lowest roll gets it. As there's another procession going through the city.
Wait, what?
Yes! Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
No! This is not what you're expecting. As you see, clear the streets! Clear the streets! As you see this thing, and you see this parade, basically, of blue adorned steeds. Dozens of them, in fact. But then you see on these massive war horses, 7 of them. These 7 surround this huge, gem-encrusted carriage. as you see from an open window. But first up, you see the 7 people. All right. Let me post these. You see a brass dragonborn, a half elf, a large leonin, a human, an orc, an elf, and a female leonin.
Okay, they all look cool as fuck. Especially the
Honestly.
monk. The monk looks so badass.
Who?
The monk character.
Oh
With
yeah,
the lady that's like holding the diamond thingy. All of them look so fucking badass.
yeah. Josaku, roll me a stealth check.
Oh,
Fit.
shoot.
He's gonna fit. He's gonna
No,
fit,
no,
guys.
it's not a faint thing. It's not a faint thing. He realizes like, oh wait, shit.
Gotta hide.
Gotta hide a little
Oh.
bit. Roll me that stealth check, motherfucker. 22. Okay, they are not looking out for you right now. They are protecting the people in the center carriage. As you do see, there is a woman, a human-looking woman, otherworldly in her appearance. Otherworldly essence and whatnot, wearing these lavish blue gowns,
Oh.
reaching down, accompanied by a man in much more simpler gowns wearing this emerald green, riding in their carriage. It's like, make way for Sapphire Empress Keon Kinlong III, ruler of the Sapphire Empire and protector of the seas. But yes, the people that you know, would anybody like to roll me history checks
Dude,
to
I
see
am
who these
ready.
people accompanying her are? Because it's pretty obvious,
Very-
isn't it?
Where are you running? Where are you running, Josaku?
Yeah, no,
Alright.
Josaku,
Yeah.
you don't have to roll them because this is your first time seeing some of them in person, but you know who they are. History checks. Let's see, all of you, Varys, you fail,
As
except
it
for the Empress. But you get the general idea who they are. These are the 7 Sterlings. They are the appointed guards of the Sapphire Empress. Each one of them is considered basically to be on par with, if not stronger. Basically, you have to be on par or stronger than a guild leader. In fact, in terms of the 3 greatest swordsmen in the world, one of them is Justicar Solana, one of them is Argus, and then the lion guy in the center is the 3rd. The rest are the Silver Slayer, Masao Yorimoto. One moment, let me pull it up. That way I have all of their names. I also need to pull up their things here because I have it in this. Where did I not pin? I didn't pin any of this shit, mother. I didn't pin any of this shit to any of your things. I didn't write it right in my notes. Araya Shalor, the Bronze Sterling, the Brass Dragonborn. Din Nu Kong, the Copper Sterling. The lion is Lao Hu Fu, the Platinum Sterling, the leader, and again, one of the 3 greatest swordsmen in the world. It's suspected that he's one of the only people that could actually take on Argus in a sword fight. Masao Yorimoto, the Silver Sterling. Shi Yatsu, the Golden Sterling and the Golden Goliath of the Sapphire Empire. Sun Bin, the Electrum Sterling, also known as I was saying by the elves. Varys, you would know this, just because of the fact of you've heard something, being that, because of talk between elven nations, she is considered a major traitor to her people.
Oh.
Because she's an elf working for the Imperials. And then Ziga Rosewind, the Rose Sterling.
What is her name? The trainer?
Her original name basically has been struck from all of the history books, but the name that she gave herself while in service of the Empire is Sung Sebin. Hold up, I can type them all out.
Okay, thank you.
And also, those of you that rolled higher than a 20 on your history check, you would know that the man in green is a ancient dragon that is actually supposedly now the betrothed of the Empress. He's supposed to be the, I'd say currently he is the consort to be. And his title is Caliban, Lord of the Emerald Sea. Sorry, the Emerald Lord of the Northern Sea. For reference, yes, I do say an ancient dragon. Because this is what he looks like.
Purdy. Stab him!
Okay, I will say,
Yeah.
all of them are higher level than a guild leader.
Just give him a little.
There are
rope.
7 of them. He is an ancient dragon. She is an adult sapphire dragon. They will fucking kill you.
What if a request was made? You know, just little.
No, but again, you see them. They are going by. And also, Josaku, perception check.
Oh shoot.
Because you're actually looking out for this. 20! You notice that there are a few other carriages accompanying with them. Including one with a certain sigil on it.
I gotta get out of here.
Phil!
There's no getting out of here, my guy.
If he does try to get out of here, I'm gonna sentinel him.
So you're gonna sentinel him? You're gonna fucking sentinel? What a dickhead!
He don't, bro. This is why I got sentinel, to stop Jisaku from running away from his girlfriend.
Oh my god, you literally got
going
sentinel
to
to
knock you
stop him from
unconscious.
running away from his responsibilities.
I'm going to knock you unconscious. You.
But yeah, it is the
I didn't mean to roll.
it is the thing of House Saito. I say is the igni of House Saito. And then you notice though that only Lady Saito and her daughter, as in her eldest daughter, are in there. You don't see Maya.
Oh, saved. Let's go.
Why are you hiding?
What?
You turn around, and you notice in a hood, you do see Maya. She rolled a 22 on perception.
Wait, but my.
Your stealth roll was only a dirty 20, dude. I said it was only a 22. So she met it and beat. I say she beats it, bro.
No.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at this shit. Oh my god. Because also, again, I wanted to do it that way to make it funny. But yeah, no, and she's like, well, don't worry. Just keep talking to me. No one's going to really notice you behind your, behind Varys. As you notice that she is actually, Varys, you notice that somebody kind of like nudged you accidentally with that, and you kind of just like stuck there. It's like, oh, well shit. Jisaku, you turn around a little bit and you see that she is actually, when she nudged Varys, she nudged him into a way where none of the Imperials would actually catch sight of you.
Ah,
Well,
thank you.
of course. So, how have you been?
Well,
How have you been, Josaku senpai?
I've made some progress since last we've met. Good show off guard. Gosh Razor.
Do not call it. You don't call it Gosh Razor in things. She wouldn't know what it is anyway. It's like, nice sword. However,
Yeah.
I say I need to talk with you about something in a little bit of private, if you don't mind. As she points at the alley behind her, and
Alright.
and then she also leads in the alley and says, "The rest of you, but continue to follow the carriages as instructed. Don't. I say, do not worry about me. I will catch up."
Sus.
How is it sus?
Shady alley, alone. It's suspicious. He's gonna get mugged. Maybe tased.
This is gonna be so funny when you realize what she's doing. Well, Jisaku, I'm not going to lie. I do have to No, we cannot. I've been waiting for this for months, dude. I've been waiting for this shit for months. So yeah, with that, she says the Empress deigned to bring along a couple of the noble houses, including House Saito, with us. And I know you know how much I hate these gatherings. Being a noble lady and all of that. Please.
Never much suited you.
No, it didn't. However, I'm being required to go. And I'm being required to have a +1.
If you fucking put your fingers together, I'm going to. Yes.
No, I'm required to have a +1, senpai. I was wondering if you would be up for being my +1?
Oh, yeah, yes. I'll guard you well.
Stupid senpai. It's not guarding me. There will be enough guards there. The Sterlings will be there to watch the Empress, and there will be honestly, gods know how many guards protecting everyone there. Everyone who is anyone politically at the highest level will be there. That's why my mother was invited. However, basically I need a date. And if anyone asks us about it, we need to have our story straight as to why why Ibushi is no longer in Fei-Quan, while one of the family's sworn protectors is away.
Oh, yes, of course.
It is, unfortunately, Yamato was told to stay and run the house while we were gone. I told him if I saw you again, I would give you a message from him. Hold up. I must do this in his voice. She smacks you upside the head and then says, "You should not have run away. But I am happy that you are safe. And one more thing. Protect yourself. You're the only family I've got left, Josaku. And it fills me with pride to hear that." I'm sorry. I just saw the frog fucking dying. I just saw the gif of the frog, and it looks like he just fucking dies mid-jump. I just saw that, and it looks so hilarious.
What reason do you have to be posting this from?
No, I love it because it's like Josaku is dying on the inside, just like how the frog died mid-jump. It's like he jumped up and is like,
Exactly.
Because that motherfucker just flops. Like, look at the flop. Look at the bounce at the end of the freaking clip. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, also I pulled the one more thing out of Jackie Chan Adventures because oh my god, I love Uncle. But yeah, and then he says, "I am proud of you, Josaku." So, with that, she says, "Well, I better get back before they realize I'm gone."
Yeah, yes.
It's good seeing you again, Senpai. As she plants a kiss on your cheek and then runs up the side of the building. Not runs, she kind of acrobats it, but you get the picture.
We're gonna smile and head back to. Or we're not hide behind Varys. Yeah.
All right. Let me go back. Let me look at those rules. Okay. So one of you, I'm not going to say who, actually didn't have a role of when something would happen, but if something would happen. Not going to say who, but is there anything you would like to do on the way to the archive?
Yes.
Yeah, like I said before, there was that plan that she had of buying a rare animal that was, probably being mistreated or kept in too small confinement or whatever.
So you would know of the near, say, of like this area of Thorn in specific, but you would also know that basically, like, the capital is really watched over in terms of laws. If anyone did mistreat an animal, it's like in some seedy undercity shit. Not anything you would really find around this part of the city or between where you guys are and the archive.
Kinda.
But you could be able to find some exotic things, especially because of the fact, again, there's so many people around. A lot of people will use them as sort of like bonded magical companions in a way.
Yeah, are there any that seem to be particularly unhappy in captivity?
Um, roll me a d20.
I could do
Okay,
a
and wait,
D.
okay. Question.
Yes,
With the spell Awaken, does
yes.
it apply to a creature that already has sentience?
I'm sure it would not, because the target must either have no intelligence score or an intelligence of 3 or less.
Okay, then I don't think this one. No, this one has a 10 in intelligence.
Yeah, then
Okay, let me
check it.
actually move something. I need to set the. I can set the score of this to see what it is, and it can says it can be any form of creature, correct?
Beast or plant, huge or smaller. I just want to
Beast or
set an
plant.
animal. Yes.
You want to set an animal
Beast.
free? Okay. Is there a challenge rating limit on it?
No, there is not. Only an intelligence limit, and an agate gem worth at least 1,000 gold.
Okay, that one you would actually have to trade in your gold to find, but given it is Thorn,
Fine
again,
with.
you should be able to find one.
Yeah, I figured.
Um, I'm going to rule out any form of dinosaur
I figured.
or anything that's too terribly big, like a giant subterranean lizard, giant coral snake, elephant.
I figured nothing huge was gonna be making it to the to the blog.
I mean, hmm, hmm.
I do have a suggestion. I forgot that it's a huge beast. Never
No,
mind.
no, 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 no. What you said? Well, you said the beast has to be a certain size or whatever.
Huge or smaller.
All right. Then let me do huge or smaller. Set it. What is your suggestion?
Shit, I'm thinking either an elephant or this thing that I found on the Tome of Beasts, 2023 edition, the Gubahali. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's basically a chameleon alligator.
Let me see. How do you spell it?
GBAHALI. I'm not making this up.
I don't think that it is actually applicable to where you are, because most of the 2023 version of Toma Beast was like I own the Toma Beast manual, and I don't see it in here.
Huh.
Let me
Weird.
see if I can find it. What page is it on?
190 on the website that I sent
I
you.
found
It's
it,
on
196.
yeah, but the page number on like the actual paper is 195. Don't ask me why.
One moment. Let's do this. Sets. Let me do. I don't see this. Oh wait, I don't have Toma B selected. I'm dumb. One moment.
Good. Yes, like it ain't no big deal. I just thought this was a cool looking monster, and if
Found
nothing else,
it. Give a Holly. It's not that big. But yeah, I could say that there's one. If you can say. They are powerful predators. That would actually be right at the peak of what would be applicable there. I will say that that would fly. That you could find a small one.
okay, little baby guy. Oh, yeah.
I will say it won't be cheap.
I know. How much?
This is a kind of a rare animal for this part of the world because it's mainly desertous. So to get something like this, you would need to traverse into a more dangerous western part of Sprinfall into till almost Tiyan. Actually,
Nonsense.
no, I'm sorry. It's grassland, not that. So it wouldn't be as bad. It's still like difficult, especially to capture. I would say it'd probably be about like 100, 150 gold.
150
It's
gold.
again, it is not a pushover of a creature. Like this is a CR6 monster. This is actually like a
Oh.
beast.
No, 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 no. I love you. I love you, you sweet summer child. No, what I'm saying is that's it? It's only 150 gold?
Well, remember, 150 gold is a lot for a normal person. Like this is a rare. I mean, yeah, 150 is probably.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's 150 gold. Where does
No,
it?
you're right. You're right. It should be more.
200 gold.
Actually, yeah, I'm thinking like 3.
Okay, fine by me.
Under
Yeah,
that, I
normally
just I don't know how to get it for the animal. I think it also would be a thing where like
fair.
it's pissed off, and they kind of want to just get it off their hands.
That is fair.
So you're releasing this thing back into the wild in a major city and the surrounding area,
I
where there are a lot
I
of
am
adventurers operating.
I am giving it sentience. Then I'm releasing it into the wild.
Does it know how to speak?
Not yet. It will. It has no languages. And it
Okay.
will after 8 hours.
Okay. Let me look up this spell and figure out how it works again with this shit.
I thought oh dadgum, I'm sorry.
No,
I
no, no,
thought
no.
you
You're
had already
good. You're good. What level spell is it?
5th level, and I'm just gonna send you a screenshot. Hold on.
What book is this part of? Oh wait, I'm on the wizard spell list. I meant to be on druid. Awaken. Player's handbook. Okay. So just less. Let voters speak one language you know. Target is plant. DM chooses the statistics. I mean, yeah. I mean this. No, this makes sense. Also, if you ever do it, if you do the click in VTT, there's a thing where you can actually basically put the spell in chat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if you do like display in VTT, usually you can do that like yeah, like that.
Nice.
Yep. All right. So yeah, I will say they say we can't exactly let you just roam the city free with it. Is there anywhere you would like to transport it? I will say there is an animal den in the archive.
Well, she does mention that she needs to go to a magic shop along the way. And An archive sounds like a nice place to spend a good 8 hours.
Well, it's the archive. It's the home of the rune readers.
Yes.
All right. So with that, yeah. Let me do this real quick. All right. This, I'm gonna take the ocean and scroll out. All right, cool. I generated the magic shop to see what you to see what y'all got and see if this is worth new.
Phil, have a little confidence in me.
All right. Yeah. So they're going to send it to the archive. Next part. Let's hold off the magic shop for 1 second.
Yes.
Phil, you were next. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Sending on Valmus.
On Valmus.
Yeah, Amelie's dad. I'm gonna say, hey, I have an invitation to the wedding. If you want to be my +1, get here within a few hours, but you owe me a favor.
Phil, I'm going
Who
to
is
kill you.
this? Who are you? How did you? How were you able to message me?
Phil.
Alright, I'm casting Sending again to say, you dumb bitch, get here and be my +1, or get left out. I
How
do not
dare
care.
you insult me, commoner?
Dumb
You upstart, ingrate.
bitch.
Do you know who I am?
I'm gonna
I'm
cast
Valmus Rotier. God damn it. Gods damn it.
with my last 3rd level
Uh,
spell. I'll say somebody who doesn't have an invite.
Fuck you.
God damn it! I hate
Well,
this
excuse me.
guy. Are you talking to me?
Yeah. As you turn around, you actually do see uh a noblewoman. Looking, someone who appears to be a noblewoman. She's wearing a lot of finery. She's wearing insignia of of another country. You would actually know this to be Golshemite insignia. I couldn't help but overhear. Young man. I am told that that you are in need of a +1 to the wedding. Someone who has an invitation.
Yeah. Who are you?
I am Lady Lysandra of Golsham. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I don't believe I recognize you. And you are?
I'm Isaac Beecher. I'm just a guy.
Isaac Beecher. Well, obviously you're much more than just a guy. And a rather handsome one at that. Uh, if you don't mind my offering, just to have it, I am also in need of a +1. Unfortunately, my original +1 fell ill back in Golsham. And if you would like, I can meet you at the venue, and we could. Even if we do not hang around much of one another, it would allow us to get in the door, together without anybody making any undue commentary. If that makes sense, one must keep up appearances when invited to such a luxurious affair.
All right, if you're okay with me, I guess.
Absolutely. I will definitely see you there. Do you wear? If you haven't bought any sort of fineries yet, or any sort of formal attire, might I suggest something violet, as that is what my dress will be.
Gotcha. I'll make sure to do that.
As she puts out, as she puts out her hand a little bit.
Oh, I shake her hand.
I knew you were gonna do it. Well, it is lovely to meet you, Isaac, and I will see you at the wedding. She walks off again, blonde. Valmus wouldn't introduce you to shit. But yeah, okay. So you wanted to do that, right, Phil? Is there anything else you wanted to do, real quick?
No, dude. Fuck
Okay,
Vamos. I hate Vamos.
Okay,
Hedge.
but dude, who is this? Who is this chick, bro? Who is this
Again,
chick,
Lady Lysandra of Goldshamp. She's a
bro?
Goldshamite politician.
Bro, this is sus as fuck. Sus, sus.
Why is it sus? Why is it sus? I'm laughing at the
Because she
fact that you
showed
think
up.
it's sus.
She
Everyone's
showed up
sus.
out of
No,
nowhere.
no, literally, you want to know what the role was? Phil's role, I was going to see if I was going to make him squirm or if he was actually going to just happen upon a random noble from another country that he actually knew as to whether or not he would be able to find a date or whether or not I would make Phil squirm as a player. He rolled a natural 20, so I decided to take pity on him. Fuck you. I was nice for once, motherfucker.
We can't trust you. You've gaslit us way too many times.
I have gaslit you a lot, but this isn't it. Motherfucker. I see game log now. Oh yeah, no, we all do, Phil. We all do. Let me do this. All right. Ooh, okay. All right, everyone. Hedge, what did you want to do?
Okay. So I have a wedding. So we all have invites for the wedding, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay. When is the wedding the next day? Like how long is the wedding?
2 days from now.
2 days from. Okay. I
Y'all will
want to
need
go.
to find formal attire, by the way.
Yes. That is number two. I'm guessing we're gonna go do that as a group, is what I thought. But the first thing is I want to go to a magic shop per se. I don't know if it's a magic shop. You know how for my guitar I got myself like a little what you call it, little dimensional bag that I could tie around my wrists so that they could slip out pretty easily.
Yes.
And anyway, they in a way it was so that you couldn't detect my guitar right when I had to drop my weapons.
It's basically a modified bag of holding, yes.
Yes, I don't have that issue anymore because
Sakara lore.
Sigara was a goddamn
It's a reverie that can, again, pop out of a bracelet.
bracelet, and my other one's a goddamn belt, so not a big deal. What I do want is I want to get 2 bags of holding similar to that. One for a katana and one for a dagger / short sword.
I will say I know where you're going with this. I would not say that is the best idea because of how those weapons work. There's a difference between like that with a reverie and whatnot because you're sending something that is supposed to be that has people interested in it, whereas like nothing's gonna dig through the astral sea for your guitars. Something will dig through the astral sea for Godrazor or Drake Siphon.
How about this? Because it's a wedding, I'm sure they're not going to let most weapons in. Can I go get like a ceremonial sheath for Trosaku's version of Godrazor? And something similar for.
Might I advise a little bit of restraint before you do that?
Restrained as in.
No, as in like wait till you get to the archive, then figure out what to do with that.
Okay.
All right. So in that case, Pod, are you here? Yeah, I mean that's another thing is like Drake Siphon and Godrazor kind of they have ways of finding their ways back to me. Whereas like you can disguise Sakura lore as a thing, they can't. But Isaac can always call Drake Siphon to him wherever it is. And like as opposed to like this gnarly looking, evil looking dagger, Godrazor is a very ceremonial almost looking sword. Most people wouldn't think it's a truly functional weapon. They would think it's something like ceremonial. And again, with the vouching of the fact that it is a sword that belonged to Argus Bane, and now Joe Saku has it, it would be easy for him to argue that like he should be allowed to have it. Because again, you're basically the only people that are going to be at this party are the elite of the elite, and you guys. It's not like basically if you ask, that kind of thing. It's basically like saying like that, yeah. Okay, so magic shop. What are you looking for there?
Just an agate worth 1,000 gold.
That is not something you would find at a magic shop. Actually,
Curses.
you would. You would also find it at a gem shop.
Well,
let me.
yeah, I figured that a magic shop would have it because you need it for magic. So.
Let me see if I can find. Um. I'm trying to figure out which shop this would be in. Um. Okay, it's not Heimer. Oh yeah, wait, no, that's not Heimer's Dingers is in Owen, Mystic Maple. The Pale Dancer is in Anabora. That means that the next one would be. Was it the Slayer's Make? No, the Slayer's Make is in frickin' hmm. Oh no, it is. You're right. The Slayer's Make isn't here, so this is the Slayer's Make. You'll learn back here. Critical Role references. Yay! Here is your magic shop, by the way, guys. I didn't really look through it much, but hopefully there's nothing too bad in there. I did check to make sure that there are no more boots of speed. Everyone still there?
He really hates you, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's just I understand that item breaks his
bro.
it breaks his build.
Hyper breaks.
Well, because also, why the fuck would you ever use the javelin if you can just run farther than the javelin can go? Same thing with the trident.
The ring of spell turning is good if anyone wants that.
Yeah, the real ring of spell turning is kind of crazy.
Honestly,
Actually, they probably wouldn't have 2 legendary items.
I think Amelie is mostly just interested in the agate. She wants to get it and get out.
You can take 1,000 gold off your character sheet. Anybody else have anything?
I'm gonna take 100 platinum.
That works too. Hedge, are you wanting Varys to get the ring of jumping?
No, because if it's a Carolot, that isn't useful at all.
Yeah, I know, because you're under the Long Strider effect when you're raging.
Yeah, so it doesn't quite make sense.
Because that spell is not that great by itself. It's kind of a waste of a first level spell.
You know what? I'll buy the ring of spell turning.
You will buy it. Okay. What are you gonna do with it?
I'll wear it. It's not about casting spells. It's about having advantage on saving throws against ranged spells that target you.
It is an attunement item, and you will need to replace one of your things.
I will drop Captain's Fight.
God, that is a powerful item to give. Hold up.
Man, dude, Phil, you're right. He just keeps nerfing.
No.
That
is a insanely powerful item. That is like a.
It kind of is, yeah.
No, like that. I didn't see that at first, and I didn't post it there. I was kind of thinking about taking away the ring of spell tuning as it is, but okay, it is 30,000 gold. How much gold do you have?
Right now I have 34,000.
34,000. Okay. Shit. It's gonna make you damn near
Nerf him, go against his wishes.
No, the thing is, it's just like that. I didn't see that at first, and if I saw that was, I thought it was like one of the ring. I thought it was like the enhanced ring of spell storing. I didn't realize it was the one that did the saving throws, or else I would have removed it. But I don't want to feel like a dick and like take it away from you, kind of thing. But like at the same time, I would like that's just such a powerful item to give to your build specifically because I already have hard enough time killing you as it is. It's just on spells though, right?
Yeah.
Against
Well,
any
that is the thing.
spell, not an area of
You have
effect.
advantage on saving throws against any spells that target only you, not in an area of effect.
Oh, it's
In addition, if you roll for 20 for the save and the spell is 7
that
points
is
or
a
slower,
natural 20.
yes. The spell has no effect on you and instead targets the caster using the slot level, spell save, DC, attack bonus, and spellcasting ability.
Let me
of the
check
caster.
something. All right, you know what? I will give this to you. Well, actually, okay. How about this? How about this instead? All right. I have an alternate suggestion, which I think you will like. It just doesn't provide. It's not as powerful of an item, but it's still a powerful item. All right. That way, I feel like I'm not cheating you, but again, I'm not just giving away like a legendary item like that. All right. Are you okay if I instead put a mantle of spell resistance in the thing?
What does that do? Let me take a look.
Just resistance to spells. It's the same price, effectively. It is still 30,000, but it doesn't. The only difference between it is the ring is that it is all spells that you have advantage against saving throws on, so AOE or thing like that, and it does not have the return to the caster thing.
Yep, I'm good with that. Can we make it a ring still? Because I just want him to like have a bunch of rings on his hand.
Yes. What I would like you to do is I would like you to DM me, put in Ring of Spell Resistance. All right. You would have to unattune from Captain's Pride though.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay. I'm just making sure about all this. Because like there's other things like you if you want you can also sell a couple things. Because like right now I don't think you're using the Necklace of Adaptation.
I bought that a few sessions ago. I'm gonna keep a hold of that because that might come in useful in the future.
Okay.
What I will do is let me look at inventory quickly.
I forgot you also have a giant bee.
Yes, I do have.
I'm sorry,
that.
you have a giant dragonfly. Why do I keep giving you this shit?
Yes, I do have my dragonfly. That I'm also sticking my saddle of the cavalier on so that I can't get dismounted.
Yeah, so basically you're gonna have spell resistance while flying on a giant dragonfly, basically doing hit and run.
Yep.
Yeah, that
See,
checks
I'm
out.
taking my crazy monster and I'm releasing it into the wild where it belongs.
Hell no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
using
I
mine
need to
because
stop
I'm-
giving you weapons that are this busted. Okay, actually, I don't feel bad anymore. I really kind of just want to like not give you the spell resistance thing because you have that.
Man,
And that's
I'm
because
still
I
fine.
think your build is crazy as it is already because of items. I think this may push it over to the end where like combat becomes trivial, if that makes sense.
I mean, I still have to pass the rolls because my
You do,
Wisdom
but you
saving
have
throw.
advantage on all of them.
True, but the ones where you pass the most spells, right? Wisdom, int, and charisma are a -2, +1, a 0.
All
I
right.
do have advantage. I'm very happy. It doesn't have to be the ring of spell turning. I'm happy taking the ring of spell resistance.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's then. How about same price Ring of Spell Resistance? It is a
Yep,
rare
I
item. All right, and basically it is we'll just make it custom.
Yep. That is.
Because basically, like that's one thing. Like, reading more about the Ring of Spell Turning, most people agree that it shouldn't be a legendary item. It should be a very rare item at best. Because the mantle spell resistance is better on the first ability. The only thing that the ring has against it is the reflect ability. But that's just at a natural 20, so that's not going to happen 95% of the time. All right. Well, then in that case, is there anything else anybody else would like to buy?
Nope, just the agate.
All right. Sorry, had to get a bite of goldfish.
I went
Okay.
from 30,000 gold to 4K gold.
Yes. But you also got one of the strongest rare level items in the game. Like, having advantage, the only way that you could realistically get better than having advantage is if you got, like, a flat buff to all of your saving throws.
Yep.
Yep. Alright. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do before heading to the archive?
That's
Give
it for
her
me.
little Gabahali a pet on the head. Me too, little buddy. Me too. Yeah, she puts him back in the bag as they go to the archive.
You have him in a bag? I thought they were transporting him there.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how big this thing is.
Pod, this thing is the size of a horse.
Okay, that's fair. You did say that he was a baby, so I was kind of
Okay,
assuming
wait, yeah,
maybe-
okay, so he's gonna be the size of like a miniature pony.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not putting him in a bag. I'm not putting him in a bag. That's precious. Oh my god, a little alligator with long legs the size of a pony. That's fucking cute. I love alligators. They're so fucking cute.
Alligators aren't cute. What the fuck?
No, wait, I'm thinking crocodiles. Thinking crocodiles. It's one of them that is like surprisingly chill. One of them is like surprisingly chill. And I can't remember if it's alligators or crocodiles.
Alligators by comparison. Crocodiles are dicks.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think they're cute. I think snakes are cute. I think a lot of reptiles are just fucking downright adorable.
Fair enough.
Yeah, when I saw that picture I was flipping through monsters in the D&D Beyond website on my phone, and I found a picture of that guy, and I just kind of squealed.
What are the big
It's
three of saving
baby.
throws? It's wisdom, charisma, right? And intelligence? And constitution?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's con.
Or is it dex, wisdom, charisma?
I'm not sure. Could you repeat the question?
It's Wiz Dex Con.
Wiz dex con, gotcha. Alright. Alright, so, everyone, I guess y'all are now all heading to the archive?
Yes. Amelie is going to spend 8 hours casting the Awaken spell in silence. Hopefully.
Well, you have to get to the, place to do it, because, you know, you gotta take the time to, cast a spell. As you'll get into the archive, you do find, someone waiting for you guys, spinning his staff of power. Well, 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 it is good to see you all here. How are we doing, Wickermen? As you see Andilius in front of you.
Yes, I got it right. I remembered the NPC character detail. Fuck yes.
Yep, and he's not the only person as he comes around the thing. It's like, hey, Argus! They're here! Oh. Hello, everyone. And Teretria kept Kaba, didn't they? That was a question from Argus to you guys.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so.
Yeah, we didn't have much of a choice.
Shit. Okay. All right, and we'll have to see what we can do about getting your numbers back up to stuff. It's just better to have 5 of you around. Okay. All right then. Well, first of all, though, it's great to see y'all again. Welcome. I'll say welcome back. Here at the archive, and yeah. Shouldn't I be the one saying welcome back, Argus? Because this is my house. Okay, fine. Go for it. I mean, it's too late. You already said it, dude. You're an asshole, Andilius. Yes, I am. So, uh, everyone else, welcome here. You'll have free room and board here while you're here, of course. Argus was the first of the guild leaders to show up, so that's, I'd say, so right now we're just waiting for everyone else to show up. Thankfully the wedding's in 2 days, and hopefully no one is late. Yep, that's why they made me come early, too. As then everybody looks around, as you'll hear a very familiar voice. Anybody care to guess who it is?
Your mother.
Nope.
Oh, I don't even
Damn.
remember her name.
Misha.
Ah.
I like how Phil's like, I can't even remember her name.
Yep. Why don't you remember her name? What the frick?
It's been months, dude, since I've even interacted with this character.
It has been a long time.
Fair enough. I dropped one of my dice and I don't know where it went.
Like, I remember Vanna.
Well, speaking of which, yes, and it appears we came at the right time as well, as you see a portal open up on a tree, and in steps Leofiel, and Uliri steps through too.
Oh, God.
And then you hear everybody, it's like, hello, everyone! Oh, shit. As Vanna looks over, and the first person she sees is Misha. Okay, at least if she's not... Do not tell me I'm hearing that bitch! Nope, because let me post all who else is showing up here. Let's do first up.
I slide over to Argus and I go 10 gold that this breaks out into a fight in like 10 minutes.
Her.
Who's the red-handed one?
That would be Melina.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who, remember, last time she and, Vanna were in the same place, they tore apart half a city block. Misha's like, want a tag? No, wait. Misha? Hear me out first. Please, if you don't mind. I kind of do mind. Also, what's up, you Larry? Hello, Misha. It is good to see you again, friend. Well, alright. Hold the fuck up. No one is fighting in my house. As Melina is actually now, she unvisible's like right behind Vanna, like cocked back, ready to like slug her. It's like, really, Adilius? I had a free shot. Survey says no, not in my house, not right now, not when we have every single important person in the fucking world in my city. So if you're going to play in my house, you're going to play by my rules. And my rules, ladies, is as much as I would love to see that cat fight, we're not doing this. Am I understood? Before anything breaks out, all of you, Misha, Melina, I am sorry for being a colossal bitch to you the last time we spoke. And every other time we spoke. And every other time we spoke. I don't buy it. Ferris, back me up here. That's
Is
Melina
that
saying.
exactly what-
That is Melina saying to you. It's like back me up here in the fact of like, what the fuck is going on? Why is Vanna apologizing?
I just raised my hands up and just start backing away. Not my problem. Not my fight.
Okay, who did the freaking? Oh wait, no, that's my phone. I was like, who did the league missing ping? And I realized, wait, that was my phone. All right. So yeah. On that line, sorry, Argus is saying it's like we all gotta have a conversation first. So now that it's established that no one is killing each other and apologies have been sent out, Leofiel is saying, "I'm not apologizing for anything." Okay, everybody but Leofiel, who feels they needed to apologize, has apologized. Does anybody else know if anyone else is showing up? Aw. You didn't ask about anybody in specific, Argus. I'm almost hurt, darling. Was there's nothing. Do you all think that little of me? Boom! Smoke screen shows up in the middle of the group. And then a character who is new to you all actually shows up. Okay, how the fuck did you know?
Because she's like the only one we haven't met yet.
I mean, true, but
I also
damn
did
it.
play a one shot with her, remember?
Oh wait, yeah, you did play a one shot with Rie. I forgot.
It's cool, nobody else knows. Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, as all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there is a tall, black-furred Leonin who appears to be like panther-like. She's wearing dark clothing, but is basically covered in this really elegant looking cloak all around. Basically, magic is just radiating the thing about it. Then she kind of gives that appearance off of a stage magician kind of way. Hello, everyone. Say, Rie of the Revelry. At your service, everyone. Ah, it's good to see you, Rie. Yes, yes, yes. I know it. I know it is. Everybody loves Rie, and and I just have to make a grandiose appearance. A little too grandiose, if you ask me. Oh, it's lovely to see you too, Leofiel. She is a warlock, a custom warlock of mine. This is actually a subclass that I am very happy that I made, and I'm very happy how it turned out overall. Yep. So with that, yeah. Wait, Pod, you were the DM in that one shot, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yes. So you remember it. I have
Yes,
fine tuned it a little bit since then, so it's not as busted.
Mm.
Yep. So everyone, I would say as y'all are here, you do see that basically this is a large collection of guild leaders, as you have Argus of Nair, the Eye of Nair, and Dilius, the librarian of the rune readers of Sprinfall. You have Leofiel, the moon speaker of the noble wolves of Illyri. You have the Rat Queen, Misha Sand of the Desert Rats of Runatavia. You have the second savant, Vanna Zilta of Anabora of the Second Citizens, and you have the Dark Star, Rie Kawasumi of the Shining Stars of Sapphire, all in one location. You realize you're surrounded by some of the best like fighters and adventurers in the world. Oh wait, I forgot to change the map over. It's supposed to be on here in the archive. So yeah, So, everyone, remember we're all on our best behavior while we're here. Again, my house, my rules. I do have someone, say information that the one person isn't showing up. Oh, who would that be? That would be our dear Oro. It is not as if he will be as if he will be really missed that much. Well, one, Rie, that was rude. Oh, my apologies. No, you're not. You're right, I'm not. But two, apparently, say, while Ayuda, Rosny, hold up, this shit is loud as fuck for me. I gotta turn down this freaking music. While Ayuna, Rosny, Garim, and Rex will be here soon. Supposedly he traveled on a different caravan than the ministers. Oro didn't exactly. I'm pretty sure an invitation wasn't exactly sent out to the leader of Kud, so they probably needed to keep Oro back there. That way, the guild didn't get completely overrun. Yeah, that's what I talked. So that is what I talked to him about, Delius, and I talked about him staying there for that reason. But also, again, I had my people portal me to you. The rest of say, Vanna, how'd you guys get here? Oh, we took a ship with everyone else. Question: how did y'all get invites? She's pointing at you guys.
I know the bride.
Huh? No shit. I know, right? I was surprised when I found out too. Wait, I don't like you. Why am I agreeing with you? And then like Melina is like kind of like again retracts all like overblades and whatnot and goes over. All right. So, Andelius, do you mind if I take charge for a moment? This is Argus saying it, by the way. I know like I can't do all the accents at once. It just fucks with my head. Sorry. I will try to indicate who is speaking at any given time because I know this has probably been confusing as shit. Argus staying forward and saying, all right, everyone who here does not have formal wear.
Me.
I kind of expected none of y'all to have it, given y'all don't have pretty much any of your stuff.
I am without.
Some stuff I can wear.
You have some stuff you can wear. Okay. What is it?
So a while back I bought like fancy clothes of mending and stuff. I can like, I think they're glamour too, where I can like change color. Yeah, they can change color. They just
Wait,
can't
you and Varus both bought that. You're right.
No, I didn't buy that. I bought like nicer, more outdoor clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I spent more money than he did.
So, okay, so then Isaac is covered. Josaku, Varus, and Amelie are not. Alright then. The rest of you brought one, I assume? Yes. Yes. And everybody does yeses all around. Okay, cool. Once everyone gets out of here, gets here, we'll then figure out the +1 situation, because without Oro here, we're a little bit uneven, so we'll figure it out from there. Alright. Everyone, Andilius, do you have people that can show everyone to the rooms you have set up for them? Oh, please, you know me. Of course I do. So, as I slams the thing on the ground, and some of the readers kind of just like step out from behind like bookshelves and stuff. All right, guys, you know who you're supposed to talk to. Find them, show them to their room. All right. As people come over to get you to every one of their rooms, Varus, roll me a perception check.
That one, baby.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. As you don't notice, two figures walking up to you.
Yeah, Varus is probably just heading off to like his room,
Not
just to
quite.
relax.
Not quite, because, hey, Varys!
Oh, hey Misha, hey as I can't remember
Ylliri.
what's her name. Ylliri, how's it going? Didn't expect to see you. Well, I should have.
Yep. Is this like, I was actually going to ask you, say something in a little bit more private, as was I.
Hmm?
Hold up. As they kind of like eye each other up, let's see if they can pass these insight checks. Where the fuck is she? There it is. Oh, that is an old icon for her. Okay, I need to fix that. All right. So let's see. Insight. One of them has a +9. Does the other one have?
Easy.
A 0. This is gonna be interesting. Well, they basically rolled the same goddamn thing. Um. Oh. Oh. Well, this is gonna be a fun conversation.
I just want to go. I just want you to go. Varus is a bit confused. So, like, you know how they went.
Roll an
He just goes,
insight check.
Mm. Ooh, that was actually good. Insight, right? That's a 19.
19. They are now looking at each other. They're like, oh, you were about to do that same thing, weren't you? You were about to do that same thing, weren't you? But you can't quite tell what that same thing is. Finn, I would say, does not. I would say that Amelie is the only one that does.
Mm.
And Amelie, if you would like to roll an insight check, you can.
Well, sure.
With a 22, both of these women were about to ask Varys to be their +1
Aw.
at the same time.
Oh. Well.
And Josaku, somehow, someway, your dense ass gets it too.
Okay. Hyper. I want to DM you something. Uh, Let me know if this is possible. If not, uh, you can tell me like say no. But I want to run this through you because it's an idea I had when we talked about the wedding, but I didn't think about sending it to you because I didn't realize this was gonna happen. But I'm gonna send it. Okay.
You said you didn't realize this was going to happen?
Yeah, but so I was
I don't
thinking
know how
of
you
doing
thought
this.
I wasn't going to pull this.
No, I was thinking about doing this because it's been a while and I forgot about all of it. But I was thinking of doing this originally. Uh, what's the name? What's the name?
Um,
I don't know if that was going to be possible, but it's mentioned
Not
immensely
really
today.
right now, no. Just because, like, 2 out of, like, the 3 or 4 people they have that to actually cast, say, to organize the porter spells are here in that, and you
Yes.
can't guarantee that the other one is there.
Yes.
Say, in Galrin, when they could be in Ustay, you never know. Because right now,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
there's all this stuff. Yeah, like, that one specific, that would be just a hard sell.
No, very fair, very fair. Yeah.
So, yeah, no, well, then, I guess, do we both ask him? Or do you? Or do I? Or.
Uh,
Oh, fuck this. Apparently, both of us were trying to ask you to be our +1.
oh.
Well, if you just want to go out with it, yeah.
Ah. This is a bit of a sticky situation.
Mm.
Huh.
I, I want you to do something for me, Laris.
Okay.
I would like you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
I would like you then to tell me the result.
Jesus Christ, what are these rolls today, man?
What
It's
is
a
the?
nat 20.
It is a nat 20.
Yes.
You're kidding.
What the fuck?
Bro, like, I genuinely am not shitting you, hype. I got a nat 1 and a nat 20 today.
Oh my god, I can't believe that both of you. I thought about throwing you a bone to save you from some shit. Both you and Phil got out of it.
Why am I the only one who?
Oh no, yours was happening regardless. Because also, the only way you could go to the wedding and not immediately be swamped by Imperials was if you go as Maya's +1. Because if you notice, her mom and her sister are both going to be there.
Well,
Both of whom would recognize you very easily. And Masao, the guy literally known for slicing people's heads off, would also be there. And he would also know who you are because you're the one who's not there. Do you see how Maya is saving your ass?
oh yeah, but
She thought of that. I love the Isaac dead. Yeah. Kind of, Phil, but it's also they're saying like, hey, we want this to be like a more private affair, so we prefer if you do have a +1, make it someone either that's like super trusted or someone that is already invited. And like as much fun as it would be to invite Genevieve, it's not exactly apropos for Argus to invite a madame to the wedding of a world leader. Not exactly the best move, for example. But yeah, no. Also, again, you lucked out. You rolled your nat 20. Varys rolls natural 20. It's like, and then you see Misha and Yuliri look at each other. Varys, can you stay right there for like 60 seconds? Yes, just for a short period of time, please.
He doesn't say a word, he just gives a silent salute.
That's okay. As they go over and talk over,
It's a good question, hype. It's like Argus, what is it? Amelie, Melina, pretty much all the Wickermen, like all of them, like Josaku and
most of them have
Finn,
dispersed. I would say that if they stuck around, they could have. I know Amelie is there. I know Josaku is there. I know, Phil said that, Isaac was there. I would say that Argus probably hung around, but is like eyeing it from a distance.
I kind of give them like all of them like a pleading look of please help me.
As you didn't see, say after you get that look, Misha and Yuliri walk back over to you. Well, we have come to an agreement, and all you need to do is just say yes. There's nothing else you need to do. Well, that ain't be arm candy. So, I take it you haven't found a +1 yet.
No.
This is Misha saying this, by the way, in case you.
Yeah, everyone says no. Yeah.
Misha. Well. Well. There's nothing against the rules about people sharing +1s, is there? We all have invitations. There's no reason to say that it couldn't just be a ménage à trois walking into the building. Legitimately, guys, the only reason I was giving him this is like if he hadn't rolled a natural 20, I wouldn't have given this to him.
Yeah, I bet.
What's up?
Let me turn on my camera.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, guys. Wait, hold up. 1 second, 1 second. I'm actually going to. Actually, no, I can't show it on the stream. But okay, show me what you got.
You guys can see, right? You just see. They say that, right? You see, go. Can I have 1 minute, please?
Of course. Sure.
He turns his back, walks to like the corner, and in his head he just goes, "Captain, what the fuck is going on?"
Take it, lad. Golden opportunity here, lad.
I feel like bad things could happen, and I feel like I'm
Are
walking a
you?
tightrope right now.
I feel like the tightrope would be saying no.
Yeah, thanks for the advice. He walks back and goes, "Yes."
Fantastic. Well, with the outfits, what are you doing later this evening, Varys?
I was planning on going to my room and just reading, and then go to bed. Nothing no plans.
Don't you need formal wear?
I do.
Well, before you go back, as they now have both like sort of like stealthily reached over and grabbed your wrist, V are taking you shopping.
Okay.
And they
as he-
pull you off out of there to go shopping for formal wear. That way, you all three match.
As he's being dragged out, he does look at like the rest of the group and like he sends it up the pleading look of like guys, what the fuck did I get myself into? Please.
No, it's
help me."
Argus. No, okay. You see Argus going over there? He's like, that's my boy! No, you meant to click on heroes. I know. Oh man, but yeah, no, like legitimately, I was gonna have it be this thing where like Varys was gonna have to choose until you got the natural 20.
Dude,
Because
I
also
don't know
these
what's
two
up
were
with those.
friends.
I got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Oh my god, I can't believe you got a nat 20 there. That was the only way for that to happen. That's amazing. Oh man. I mean, hey, Phil, you got a I say your +1 is not a 1 second. 1 moment. I gotta find the image I had for it.
I'm sorry, I just saw Phil's comment.
Oh yeah, no, okay, here we go. This is what I had for that one. That's yours. That's your date, Isaac.
I'm not jealous. He's just a fucking fuckboy, dude.
Dude, I didn't plan on this, dude. I
No.
didn't plan on this.
Okay, Gunnar,
I
okay.
planned this out.
dude,
I planned this out
okay,
to
I
fuck
didn't
with
plan-
him, and then it
okay.
backfired on me. I planned out something to fuck with every single one of you tonight, and that shit backfired on me. How'd that shit backfire on me?
Dude, if I didn't roll that nat 20, I was just gonna say no to the both of them.
Oh, that would have pissed them off.
But it's better pissing them both off than just one of them.
Is it? I mean, there's one of them that
Oh,
is
it's like
clearly
double
the
the-
less dangerous option for your long-term health.
One of them would put your head on a spike.
Actually,
That's true.
Actually, no, neither of them would. Wait, they can't do that. What?
What the? Oh, God.
What the fuck, Phil? No,
Dude,
but
when
okay,
I roll
yeah.
my-
So, rest of your night, you all go. I say you go out shopping with the girls. I will say that Misha gets it on like on the rats tab because again, she's the only one here from the rats. The rest of the Runadam, and she tells you on the way. This is information only you would have, by the way. Thus far, out of the Runadavian group, she's the only one from the rats. Everyone else is from the military or the royal family.
Ooh.
from Ulyri, you would know out of the Yulari crew, outside of the Yulari group, the king will be there as well as the queen, Justicar Solana, and I'll say as the like personal guard, and the crown prince will be there as well. And you would have also found out from Misha that Argus and Melina are the ones here from the Riverwatch, but the Uniter, his wife, and a couple other like assorted nobles are here from Nire. Yep. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so now I do believe we have someone who, let's just say the 8 hours has passed eventually, and Amelie.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck do you want? Why did you get me? Why am I here?
You are here to enjoy the world before you and be a free spirit. Go out into the realm and be your own soul. And she is going to attempt to see if the Gabahali, my god.
I think it's Gabali.
Yeah, I think the H is pronounced, but anyway. She realizes that it's charmed, but she's going to see if it goes out on its own, even, under the charmed influence.
Oh wait, no, the G is silent. It's just Bahali.
Bahali. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, no, it's just Bahali. The G. I forgot that when it's like that, most of the times the G is silent.
That's
like
fair.
in Nat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, he's like, so you're just letting me go?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Maybe. Probably. Yes.
How are you letting me go? I'm in the middle of a city. Wow, how do I understand what that is? Are you fucking stupid?
She kind of shrugs her shoulders and says, I don't know. Just get on with your life. You've got the intelligence to do
How
so.
the fuck? No, I am a talking Bahali.
Yeah?
I'm stunned I can talk. How the fuck am I supposed to integrate back into whatever the fuck Bahalis do now? Because I don't even know that now. I'm too smart for that shit. And like, am I gonna walk through the middle of a fucking city? How am I supposed to get anywhere?
Well, I was hoping you would be able to figure this out on your own. Well, until we can get this solved, do you want to follow me?
Sure, I guess. It's not like I have anywhere else I can go.
Fair enough. You got a name? She kind of plops herself down on the ground and just kind of.
Until an hour ago, I didn't know what the concept of a name was. No, I don't have one.
Fair enough. You want one?
Sure. It would make it easy, I guess.
She's tapping on her chin. She can't really think of anything good until she goes, Rosie.
Absolutely fucking not.
Damn, I really liked it. Doug. Well, you're Doug in my heart.
Any other ideas?
We can work on them for the next 30 days.
That's how long you've got me like this? And also, do I just turn back stupid again at the end of that?
Oh no, you're smart forever.
Great. So now I'm a talking Bahali. This is gonna be how the fuck am I supposed to exist?
Peacefully and with I imagined with.
Have you ever seen a Bahali eat? We don't exactly do peaceful. I'm really hungry right now, and not gonna lie, you look tasty.
Well,
Now that I have intelligence, I realize that there is a connotation to that, and that is not what I meant. I meant is in the fact that I could eat you right now, like actually, like eat you and snap your bones.
you're not going to, but I'll be sure to find you some food.
What's stopping me?
The spell, she says, rather callously, as if the creature should be very perfectly aware of what a spell is.
I'm going to test it just for a second as he reaches his mouth towards his hand, and then he feels a compulsion pull back. Huh! That is interesting. Okay.
So, yeah, I'm your best friend for the next 30 days.
All right, well then take me wherever the food is, best friend.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess she's going to have to look for a spot.
Roll me a d20.
Yeah, I was going to
I am
roll
I'm having you roll for encounters at this point.
I got a 17.
Why do y'all keep rolling good? The good stuff is gonna keep happening to y'all. Let there be chaos, god damn it!
I don't know, man.
The only one of you that rolled something bad was Shosaku, and I just rolled the 2 because as I am with the 2, his roll specifically was for how fast it is before he meets up with Maya. If it was gonna be like a higher roll, it would have waited till next week.
What?
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck it. So yeah. Alright, well then with a 17, you actually hit the DC of running into someone who can help you.
Nice.
Amelie, get back. As you
No.
see Leofiel pointing Syzygy at Doug.
Oh! We're going with Doug, oh my goodness.
I mean, you
Okay.
named him. He wasn't too fond of it, but it works.
Fair enough. Yeah,
What is a
she-
Bahali doing here? How did it get
Joining
in,
me.
and why is it not rampaging?
He's joining me for dinner.
Hi, I'm Doug, I guess. Did you awaken it?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like a place for it to be safe?
Yes.
Okay.
But first dinner.
But first dinner. May I suggest taking it down to the pens for magical animals for while it is staying here? You kind of walked it through this place, I'm guessing, to get here, and that is not exactly something that is very acceptable in most societies, including your own.
Oh, but my dear, I do have the privilege of my title and my position and notoriety. Surely
Whoa, what the
you can
fuck?
have a few slides.
Somebody's gonna launch a firebolt at Doug.
No, don't do that. I don't think I have counterspell.
I don't. Druids can't learn counterspell naturally, can they?
I don't think they can. No, yeah.
Let me see. Okay, it's got a 15. Let's see this roll. Okay, they rolled like shit, so it missed, and the firebolt hits like shit. What the fuck? Why is there a Kabali here? Stand down. Stand down, reader. This creature is under my protection. Moonspeaker Aspenvale, holy shit. Okay, can we please take that down to the pen with the other magical animals?
Can he have dinner first?
I, 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 that is above my pay grade. You'll have to address, Librarian and Dilius for that.
Thank you. I will be sure to I will be sure to talk to Uncle Andy post haze.
Fuck. May I make a temporary suggestion, Amelie?
She nods. You may.
She taps it, onto Doug, and she's going to cast Polymorph. And she's going to polymorph him into a. Let me do. Beast. And. Back on this. Okay, she's going to turn it into a. Turn him into a large dog. He's now a Great Dane.
Cute.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks over at. Sorry, you first.
No, I would say yes. Like that's what she does.
Fair enough. She looks at Doug and says, "Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that things were going to get this complicated. I figured you would enjoy having, I don't know, some sense of free will."
I do. Or sorry, or I do.
Scooby-Doo!
No. I refuse outright.
Why am I talking like this? Ruh-roh, Amory.
Denied. Refuse.
Deal with it.
You have lost your Doug privileges.
Scooby Doug.
Shut up. Oh my fucking god. Okay, yeah.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on. Y'all think I'm hilarious.
Amelie did not think this through. That is okay.
I mean, that's part of not thinking it through, is the fact that now he's Scooby Doug. At least it's in a funny way, and I'm not completely kiboshing the idea.
Yeah, that is true. I would rather this happen than just have a
Oh no,
creature
I think this is fun. I think this is funny as hell to do because also now I get to do my Scooby Doo voice.
I'm glad that I'm not watching Doug be killed or something.
Oh yeah, no. Again, it's just gotta figure out a way to like basically make it to where like he can walk around because again he is a usually hostile and very aggressive monster.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
If you would like, Amelie.
Jose,
Hmm?
don't you me?
Let me see what Jose
What, did I
said.
say something?
There's a toy kill Doug. Doug
I
has
didn't say
100. Doug has about 190 HP, dude.
He's a good boy.
So I
Is
don't want to kill
he?
Doug now that he's Scooby-Doo, but I just want to say 192 like is not that much.
I'm sorry, 120. I'm sorry, yeah, it's 126. It's. I mean, it's a good bit for like just one creature for one person to take on.
There's nothing to the Martial Mad Lads.
I mean, yes.
We're not killing Doug though. Not that he's not that he's Scooby-Doo.
Not now that he's Ruby Dooby Doug.
You tried.
I tried, and my voice cracked like halfway through.
You committed. I respect that.
Yeah, I was not gonna let it beat me. Oh man. Yeah. So okay. Leophil says, "Well, to be fair, I was hungry as it was to begin with. If you would like, Amelie, we can house him at the House of Honor. He will be well fed and taken care of, and we could see about finding him a suitable partner, a suitable pack."
Wonderful. Yes, I would like that.
Also, updated cards.
I noticed.
Yes, yours should be I would say would be the last one updated, but that's just because like it went reverse alphabetical order in Photoshop. But yeah. The rest of y'all here. Anybody else want to do anything else here?
No, she's just going to think about what she's done today. Do a little bit of reflecting. Perhaps sentience was a nice gift, but
Oh, it was.
wrong
It's just.
time, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna swipe something.
Yeah.
What are you trying to swipe? And where are you trying to swipe? Are you trying to swipe it from the archive?
Yeah, from the archive, I'm just gonna swipe a book.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand and perception. You successfully retrieved the book without the attendant noticing. You also notice that the spot where it is glowing, say where you pulled that out of, is now glowing.
I pocket the book in my bag of holding and just walk away.
Your bag of holding is now glowing.
Well, this complicates things. I keep walking.
Excuse me. Were you planning to say to borrow that book for a little bit?
No, I was stealing it.
Can we please not do that, especially because of the fact that some of the books here are one of a kind, and we would really, really, really appreciate if, like, we just knew who had what. That way we can, come and get it back.
That's fair. That's fair. Here, you can have this back. Is there anything here you wouldn't miss that I could steal?
We would, we would, we would very much prefer.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't. Oh my god, the nonchalantness with which you said that. The sheer balls with which you just said, do you have anything you wouldn't mind if I stole? No, not particularly. We kind of need all of the things here. If you would like to steal an extra portion from the mess hall, that would probably be it.
Okay, what about, would you recommend any place else I could steal from?
No. I would
What's the-
recommend you don't
what's the
steal from
name?
people.
This is crackhead behavior.
I would recommend that you don't steal from people.
What was your name again?
Lisa.
Do you like fun, Lisa?
Yes, I don't find stealing from others fun. I
Okay,
find
but are
reading
you,
fun.
why are you hurting me, man? I just want to have some fun.
I'm not hurting you. Hurting you would have been hitting the button.
All
Do you
right,
still
fine,
have the
I won't
book in your
steal.
hand?
I know I handed the book.
Okay, cool.
Wait, was it her? I don't even remember.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but yeah, like we have a button that basically has a paper equivalent of a heat metal spell, and it activates on any of the books that so we can activate on any of the books that we think people have stolen.
That's actually good security. That's good to know for next time.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean, it doesn't exactly like know where the book is. I mean, that would require a lot more expensive spell to like have a constant location on it and like a more active part of it. But if we put a little bit of a rune in there, I mean, it's easy to, heat book.
All right, I'm gonna like walk away, but as I walk away, I'm gonna try again to steal something from her pocket.
What are you trying to steal?
Just gonna reach into her pocket, take whatever I can.
Her pocket. Alright, because you are reaching directly over at her, I need a stealth check, a sleight of hand check. This is going to be versus her perception. Sometimes I hate that I gave you stuff. A 21. Didn't you just take a level in Rogue?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're not 10 levels in Rogue yet. Never mind. So you don't have the thing. Motherfucker just rolled a 37. Have y'all ever seen that video of the professional pickpocket like sliding everybody's watches and whatnot off, like, and showing off to the crowd, but the person having it stolen doesn't realize it? That's what you're doing. You know what you did? You took a pen monogrammed Lisa. You stole her favorite pen.
There's like some sentimental value here that I just stole for no reason.
Exactly, yeah. I was trying to think, what would a librarian even have on them? Because, like, again, she lives here, so why would she carry her wallet here, or say in this room? Um, she let's see, she would have a spell book, but you're not gonna pocket her spell book. You would know better than to take her fucking spell book. Um, you're not taking the glasses off of her face, so I'm like, okay, what's left? Well, she probably carries a pen. Yeah, yeah, it is truly evil to steal someone's favorite pen. Was her favorite pen? Wow.
Mm.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
All right. It's like, excuse me, what would you still like this book?
Oh no, I found something else better. Bye.
Okay. Well, I'll need to mark down that this is going back and. Huh. Where's my pen? All right. You've officially ruined her day. You monster. All right. Anybody else have anything else they would like to do for the evening?
Not particularly, other than maybe like, yeah, just saying goodnight to Doug.
All
I'm
right. Yeah.
sorry, I gave you sentience.
I mean, nah. I mean, Leofiel's just gonna tree stride him there tomorrow. Tell the people there, and then tree stride back.
Fair enough.
Oh, and in case y'all were wondering, obviously there are a couple people here that are gonna be plus ones of one another. Like Melina is gonna be the plus one of Argus. Um, Andilius and Leofiel in this case. Um, Josaku has Maya. Amelie has Malor. Varys has two plus ones. Good going, champ. But actually, I've got a conversation for you here before we end the session. Um, Vanna say has one of the Anaboran counselors. As does I was saying one of the other Anaboran like nobles who attended. Oh wait, no. Plastique would be in her stay right now. Not or would she? I'll think about that. Basically, everybody's got their plus ones and whatnot. Everybody's good. Yes, that is the plan, Phil. Yes. All right. Well, we'll say to end off the session at the end of the night, Varys, you have been dragged around all over, but you got somehow. You and the ladies got all matching like reddish outfits. Me and they worked hard to make sure like Illyri's had green interwoven in them. Uh, Misha's had silver woven into it, and yours had. Is there any particular color you would have wanted woven into yours, in with the red?
Probably something grayish.
Grayish, okay, yeah. Let's say you put in like a gunmetal gray into there. All right. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, somebody's messaging. All right, and yeah. So then you get back. The girls will say, "Well, Varys, it was a lovely time going on shopping with you and you too, Misha. Oh, always, girly. Now, if you two don't mind, I need to go get food and then I need to crash because I've been traveling with a bunch of people with sticks up their asses. So it has been a long trip, and I like a and I would prefer a night's sleep where I don't have to worry about anybody else telling me what to do when I wake up. Ta ta. And I need to go check in with my aunt and tell her my situation has been solved. Well, it is good seeing you, Varys, and I will touch base with you, I guess, tomorrow. Ciao.
Ladies, ladies, have a good night.
After they walk away a little bit, you hear a slow clap
Kind of wrong to look at it.
as you see Argus and Melina sitting at a table. Or as they both hold up beers, shake it, and then kind of laugh a little bit. Did you have fun?
Not a word to my mother. How the fuck do I get out of this mess?
Yes. Oh, Barris. You don't. Trust me, somebody who's known both of those girls for a while, you're screwed. And then Argus makes a comment. If he's lucky, literally. And then
I don't need
Melina
to get
shoots him a look. Men. All right. So,
Men. And Bar just goes and grabs Argus's beer.
grabs his beer. Hey, that's mine. Are you just like downing it before he can argue?
Yeah.
As once you're done, do you hand him back the mug?
Yeah.
You dick. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you're in good health, though, son, and apparently more popular than I knew.
Neither did I, to be fair.
What can I
Hi.
say? It's the Bane family looks, I guess.
I'm just gonna go crash. It's been a long day.
Hey, before you go, Sid, have a drink with me for a second. We need to debrief at least for a few minutes on what all you guys have been through lately and other stuff that's been going on around.
Sure.
So I assume like y'all have a little back and forth, like talking about all the stuff that happened in Ylair and in Ceretria. Also heard you guys bumped shoulders with the ministers of Ceretria. How'd that go?
Fine. They DM'd us some. What is it? They messaged us a bit about. What is it? They asked us a bit about Nervash. What we would do if we had to weigh out Abilene versus the country we were from. More metaphorical questions, blah blah blah.
Be careful not to say too much to too many people. You never know who has their own agenda around here.
Listen, I just said I don't have the time to be talking about these dumbass questions when there's a dragon breeding down Linux.
Good answer. Yeah. Well,
Also,
it's also
how
not
much
all
was rent?
sunshine. How much
How
is
much was
what?
rent again for my place?
I have rent covered for the next year, dude.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that was his gift, is that he covered rent for the next year.
I forgot about that, and that's just March. So thank God.
It's also not 4,000 gold, I guarantee you.
I might have just blown all my money on a ring.
Ah, crap. Oh, he's
It
got your
was a
spending habits. That's good.
hey, it's a ring of spell resistance.
Oh, shit, that is good. Okay, never mind. He's like, oh, shit. You found one of those? All
Found in one
right.
of the stores. And that's the main reason I splashed on it. I wasn't gonna do it.
I mean, I can't fault you for that one, son.
Yeah, the mages are pretty annoying when they stand far away from me and they slate spells.
Yeah? Yeah, it can be really annoying. This is why I closed the distance. Not that I could do that as much anymore, but hey.
I just buy some boots of speed. I heard they're all the rage these days.
You know, I'm never really able to find any. Every time I go into a place, I do that every time I try to order one. They're always on back order.
Mm. It's like it's like the boots of speed hates our family.
I know, right?
I just saw Phil's comment.
No, he actually would run out of attunement slots for those. Because right now he's actually rocking uh Chroma, the Daybreaker Katana, and his belt. Oh yeah, by the way, you noticed that the swords he brought are Daybreaker Katana and Chroma.
Nice.
Yeah. If you don't remember what Chroma is, it's that one-handed sword that does like 1d8 of damage based on a 1d6 roll. And it does that on every swing. It deals an additional. So basically, effectively, it's a 2d8 sword that is half slashing, half uh and half a magical damage. Basically, it's like 2d8 plus 10
Yeah.
every single attack. And he's dual wielding too. So yeah. Yeah. So with that, all right. Well, I'm not going to hold you up too much longer. The men upstairs said anything interesting lately?
Sure. Well, they told me that there was going to be a lot of people that's showing up here, a lot of important people.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that's it.
Well, in this case, no news is good news.
Well, everything was pretty chill. Uh, yeah, other than that, there was nothing much. You know, yeah. Which I'm kind of surprised about. I honestly expected, like, more things to go down with like all the world's leaders being there
Are you
this week.
kidding? This is like there's legitimately more security here than there has ever been at any event in my lifetime.
Yeah.
I dare a motherfucker to try something. And Melina's like, oh, as she like pops out her wrist blade. I hope they fucking do. Because they can't exactly take this from me. And then he pulls and then he starts tapping Chroma on his back. And this one, I can argue, is ceremonial. I wish a motherfucker would. Especially because it's been a while since I last got to see Leofiel in a fight. And oh, that would terrify the shit out of me. So yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Because remember, on top of us, on top of all the guild leaders, every member of the Arcanum is either on the level of a guild leader or stronger than some of us. Think about it like this. If we were talking about just the amount of power in the people in that room, Melina, one of the best assassins in the world, one of. Yes, I said one of. Hush. I'm making a point here. Is probably not even top 50 in terms of most dangerous person in that room. There's your sign. Anybody who wants to try that has a death wish. I think with that level of people, even near Vosh in a 1v like 200, I think that would be able to take him down. Because there's also the entire Runadavian royal family. There's the there's the Imperials and the Seven Sterlings. There's all the guild leaders. There's the Arcanum. There's several of the of the Federation's commanders. I doubt anyone from the Solitudes is going to show up. I don't even think one of them would have gotten an invite. But even if they did, they're not sending someone small. They're probably sending one of the members of like the Solitude of like the Seat of Solitude. And even apart from Godak, those are motherfuckers that they would only send a guild leader after, no less. I wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah. You know what? I have a question.
What's up?
Like,
Oh, what's up?
how much, like, for you to do a job, right? What's your rating? And like,
Depends on the target. Who you got?
would you be willing
Melina.
to prank? Would you be willing to prank uh the High Priest of Inherent Chaz for me?
Hmm.
I'm kind of broke right now. I could give you an IOU because I will pay you back.
This isn't exactly okay. Barris, I'm going to turn you down, but not for the reason that you think. If there are very few people I think that could actually give me things blow for blow in terms of stealth. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 people in the world who I think could honestly probably sneaking in and out of a place and kill someone better than me. He is one of them. That is not for a reason of that. It is because of the fact of I don't want to get on his bad side.
Blame it on me. He'll be
Doesn't
mad at
work
me,
like
not
that.
you.
I'm sorry, Varys. I'm gonna have to say no on that one. For now. Emphasis on for now. One day, maybe. Let's get past the whole wedding thing first, and then we might be able to discuss it, and we'll see. Especially like if I'm in the area, I might be able to pull something off. But it's just not. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Am I? I'm gonna sit here and ignore the fact that you're just trying to pay my second in command to prank someone, not just anyone, but literally a dude that somebody has so that people have nicknamed the Widowmaker.
Hey, he's a pretty chill guy.
There's a reason he's called the Widowmaker.
Okay, to be fair, most of them were Ural. It's pretty chill towards other people.
There's a reason they call him the Widowmaker.
It's pretty chill. I crashed at this place a bunch of times.
Varys. Okay, well, at least you had a role model to look up to, I guess. Ah, God
Let's
knows it
go
wasn't
with that.
me.
It's like I don't know if I'd call him a great role model.
Ouch. You're right, but ouch.
What? It's true. He knows that.
Okay. He meant him, Varys.
Oh, no, no, oh. It's dangerous to maybe I'm kind of bad at these things.
Yeah, I still kind of deserve that. I mean, it's not like you did, but at the same time.
Yeah, like I mean, it wasn't meant about what I was saying was Chaz isn't the greatest role model. You should meet Chaz, though. I think you two would like him.
I have met him, and I do. It's just
Right?
not exactly the person I would consider, say, making any sort of mad. Usually, you don't get you don't get to our age and be good at, as good as your jobs as what we do, making enemies of other people that are also really good at their jobs. Except for Oro. But then again, most of us aren't best friends with the most dangerous criminal on the planet.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
It really
I,
does. It's a wonder he's not dead.
it's still kind of weird that a guild leader's best friends with the most dangerous
They
criminal
were
on.
childhood friends. You don't really pick you don't really pick who you hang out with when you're kids. It's
I
kind of
get
assigned
that,
to you, and they're just kind of there.
but it's also kind of crazy that one of them became a guild leader and the other like the criminal mastermind.
Yeah, the irony's not lost on us. Yeah. All right, Varys. Well, we've held you up long enough. Go to bed, son.
Good night, guys.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think
Oh,
I'm
Pod.
gonna
I was about to say. And on that, we will end the session. Thank you, everybody watching at home. We will see you next week with our new player as well. Thank God it's Friday. See you.